Peace and much love, y'all. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing today? We finna drop this link out here and we gonna kick it. Flat motherfucking power. Let's kick it. Hold on a second. 1 minute. Okay. We should have a couple of debates today, too. I should be getting a couple of globalists on to debate. Make sure I got everything right. They demonetize this channel, but if you are a channel member, remain a channel member because this channel will be back monetized, right? And the longer that you stay a member of this channel, the more that your perks will progress through the ranks. I mean, you know, your little icon. You know, you go from like different color rings if you want to keep working your way to get that gold ring around your AE map. Stay part of the channel. I'm going to work this out with YouTube. I'm going to be taking a lot of this content off of this channel and replacing it with totally fresh, original, new content that I'm going to be uploading right here. Flat Earth stuff. Be on the lookout for it. You know. Yeah, salutes to Leo. And people, if you guys, yeah, Leo, how you doing? And
Grand Rising, my brother. Much love and respect to you and the family always. Much love and respect to the Flat Power family, man. Grand Rising, power to the people, brother. You got it.
We appreciate that.
And I wanted to also say my platform is a Flat Power platform. We teaching flat power information and pushing flat power on my channel, Flat Power Aboriginal channel, my brother. Much respect. Flat motherfucking power.
Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. Flat motherfucking power. Sorry that I'm late, y'all. I supposed to been done this yesterday at 2 o'clock, but I was over there beating up on Pan-Africans. Over there beating up on those Pan-Africans. Who would like to join with us? To the people who was wondering about the summit, it's still tickets available and they are half off, and I would suggest it because let's just show you why. So guys, watch this. It's not too late. Buy now and watch day 2 live and receive exclusive access to a replay of the first day as well. And if I'm not mistaken, these prices should be, okay, I'm not gonna, okay, I said half off, I guess not. If you want your very own free store where you can sell anything while accepting credit cards, Cash App, and crypto. Interesting. Digital selling with ease. Sell it. I'm going to keep this on the side. But yeah, salutes to y'all. If you're a globe earther, feel free to join with Smoke. If you are a flat earther, feel free to join with camaraderie and questions or information, whatever you got. Again, I apologize for being late for this stream. If you attended the summit, we really want you to join and let the people know, did your boy do his thing over there? If you attended the summit. Also, if you are a channel member, come on up, man. Let me salute you and talk to you. We appreciate the channel members, and we will be getting our memberships and monetization back. I just got to work it out with YouTube. It probably going to take, let me not give a time, just so I don't lie, right? Yeah, salutes to everybody, man. Flat motherfucking power to y'all. And you know, you whatever on you guys' mind, whatever questions you got, whatever, anything on your mind, have at it. Casual stream, unmute. I'm waiting on Globalist too. I was told that somebody wanted to debate me. We're gonna see if they show up. Go ahead, Fudge.
Hey, what up, bro? What up, everybody on the panel? Hey, I had thought about something like maybe yesterday, as far as the debates go. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. So I was thinking this would kill them right here. Instead of just having debates where there's a back and forth, like basic discussion, just talking, have a demonstrable debate where you line up your claims, and being that it's science, in reality, if it really exists, it can be scaled up and down, right? So you line up your claims and go through the claims, and whoever claim is successful and whoever's not, then we do determine right there. Well, I think you low on, bro.
You said line up the claims, right? Do say that again.
Yeah. Basically, like it's gonna be a demonstrable, basic demonstration type of debate. Line up the claims on both sides. Basically, like we say, the water level is always gonna be level, but they say it can go around the exterior of an object. Just for example, those claims from water to gas, all those different claims that basically are the main proponents of the globe, and if they can't be proven to even be capable to exist in reality, then that's it. Well, at least it should be. Of course, it's gonna be pushed back, but that right there is gonna click in some people's head, though.
Yeah. Let me see here.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Basically, the two debaters have a series of experiments laid out.
Yeah. And you know, it ain't too many experiments on the globe side. The Rattlesnake two-stick experiment. They shit ain't really proven with experiment. It's with NASA.
Exactly.
So that's gonna make them lose, yeah. They don't do no experiment. I made up in my mind, I'm not gonna debate dummies for free. I can't no more. It's too stress. Dude, you're not gonna stress me for the free. Not no more, you ain't. These dudes. Yeah, so the way I'm with it now, we can come up and debate it, but then we can schedule that thing, man, and do all that. But yeah, I used to spend, like I was over there on Garfield channel, man. Them cats don't really want to do that shit the fair way, because they know, goddamn it, you can't win fair. So I ain't with all that. But anyway, yeah, man. Salutes to everybody.
Yeah, I had went back and listened to that, man. I don't understand. It's like they just lack a lot of comprehension, man. It's just crazy to me.
That's that UNESCO behavior, man.
Yeah, gotta be. So the stuff is just laid out simple. Even when you start putting up the slides, all the synchronicity is just right there. It's hard to damn miss. They don't want to see it. They just so locked in that box that they just can't go outside of as far as their logic go. And then goddamn Hunt kept coming speaking with such conviction of the Big Bang Theory as if he was there. This shit is just crazy. Like he just really know.
Paul Williams, you sent me a clip of a plane chasing the sun. I actually got your clip, and I guess I'll go ahead and play it.
I'll be showing you a flight going east from Paris to Tokyo. Now, if you're flying east on a flat Earth, you will fly right into the sun. It will actually pass right over the top of you, which is what you're going to see here in part 2 of Chasing the Sun Around the Flat Earth. Enjoy.
You know what? I always tell people, when you make these videos, fuck the background music. Damn, I wish people can just listen to me, man. I'm telling y'all, these little videos like this do better with just you talking with shit in the background. I can't really hear what he's saying because he got some effect on the voice and the background music just takes it. But anyway.
I'll be showing you a flight going east from Paris to Tokyo. Now, if you're flying east on a flat Earth, you will fly right into the sun. It will actually pass right over the top of you, which is what you're going to see here in part 2 of Chasing the Sun around a flat Earth. Enjoy. Now, notice here, going east, we have the same thing going on with the sun coming at us. See the hot spot underneath it on the clouds, and then see the darkness over here.
I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. A pilot flying toward the sun should never get close to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I should get in a plane, fly toward the sun, and it should always be in front of me. I should never be able to go beyond it. It's 93 million miles away, right? Let's see what happens here.
Over here and over here. Look familiar? That's because it works the same way, even with the sun coming at you from the east. Now, notice once again, the hot spot of the sun is right here in the middle, right underneath it. And once again, over here on the sides, it's still dark because the sun is right over these clouds, right underneath it. And the sun is going to pass right over your head right here.
There's no way you can fucking chase the sun and pass it if it's 93 million miles away. Good shit.
As you can see, it is right over the top of us at this point. You can see the hot spot right here on the clouds, right in front of us, because it's right over the top of us. You see the darkness back that way. The sun is right above us right here. And that is impossible on a spinning ball. Wake up, people. You just seen it with your own eyes.
Amazing.
I'll be showing you a flight going east.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will be putting it into my repertoire. Salutes to everybody on the call.
Yeah, what's up, bro, Sanchez?
How you doing?
Peace and power, man. Black motherfucking
What's
power.
good? What's good, y'all? What's good?
Brother? What's good, brothers?
I'm trying to hit a video. You playing a video?
I already played it.
Oh, my bad. Well, peace and blessings to
You
everybody. What's happening, bro? What's happening, bro, Sanchez? Peace and blessings to everybody. What's good? What's happening? Grand Rising. All that good stuff. Go ahead and continue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to punch in when I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. Peace and love. If you guys in the chat room attended the summit, let me know. And let me know what you think about it and would you do it again.
I didn't attend the summit. I actually missed it, but I should miss the next one. And another thing you said, you said something yesterday that I want to see eventually. Joe Rogan. I want to see you do an interview with Joe Rogan. That'd be interesting as hell. But I know you're talking about something else. But I was thinking about that. I was like, I'll pay top dollar for that. That'd be interesting. That'd be good.
Yeah. You gotta realize, like, we're a real grassroots community. And a lot of the Joe Rogans and platforms like that it's like we're in two different worlds. They could never get me on that shit, you know, with what I'm talking about. Yeah. This man smoking weed with Elon Musk, and I'm on that bitch saying how Elon is goddamn problem ain't even human, and that nigga's part of the problem. Hey, conflict.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, in fact, I used to fuck with Joe Rogan. It's just something not right with that. You know what I mean? Like, something don't sit well. He one of them people, man. He one of them people. He like an Asian or something.
Yeah, Asian. Definitely.
Yeah, for real.
How
I
you
want
go from not believing in the moon landing to all of a sudden believing
He be
yeah,
trolling. He just
that is
wanna.
wild.
He be chasing clout anyway.
I want to address something about the flat Earth situation where you have people that still believe in the globe, you know, and sometimes you bring them information. And I was listening to you yesterday when you were speaking. You was like, "Yo, bro, Sanchez, I'm talking about you." You was like, "Yo, it's the difference when you try to tell somebody something, and it's another thing when you showing slides and you speaking. One thing about it is what I really grasp from what you do. You don't make things complicated. When you speak, you say it in a sense where you gonna understand. Now, when I heard somebody said something about it's hard to get people convert because they're not listening. Um, like out of a group of 10 people, you might get 2 people to listen. It depends on how you dashing out that information. You can't force it on them. What I learned, you just you give people just a little bit at a time, and then this is how you know when you got them. When they come back and ask you more questions, when they come back the next week, they started asking you. They still trying to debate you. They still trying to understand what's going on. That's when you planted that seed, and that's when you go from there. But like trying to put it all on them at one time, you're gonna overload them and they're gonna turn their face on that. But the thing about the flat earth situation, how we was talking about the water, the physics of water, I went back on one of your videos and I was watching that. I mean, I was like, I heard this information before, but when you see it another time, it hit different. And you ask them like, bro, do water flow uphill? I can't experience that. I never experienced that. I never seen that. I mean, this might be crazy, but I'd be like, if you stand on a basketball and try to walk on a basketball, you know what I'm saying? Because it's spinning all this crazy stuff. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Even though you could get a flat table or, you know what I'm saying, something like that and try to experiment on that, they don't be understanding. And then the thing about the water curve, it don't curve. Water don't curve. Water don't bend. Water don't fold. Water always find its level. It's called sea level, not sea curve, not sea bend.
Presentation woke me up. It was niggas coming to me, talking to me about, man, all this church shit, you know. But I that didn't wake me up. A presentation on YouTube woke me up, and that just showed me like the power of presented information, and like when you orchestrate that shit, get it lined up, get your bullet points. Man, when I saw that Counselor Nasir with Ray Hagan's dude, it was just hey, it was over for them. But it was so presented so well, and then with all the receipts and the fucking if you want to know how to, you want to know how to lecture, go back and watch them old school niggas like that.
Hey, bro, I just wanted to say real quick, like, if you look at any old maps of the 1700s, everything was done on maps. It wasn't no globe concept back then. Everything was maps. And that's all I wanted to say. Flat motherfucking power.
Yeah, people deny the facts, man. They deny the facts. Like you said with the compass, it don't.
Not letting people talk.
It just don't add up. Like you said, a symbol worth 1,000 pictures. So words ain't gonna do nothing, because people could talk all day. So you gotta show the pictures and the symbols, and hopefully that the indoctrination real, man. We've been brainwashed since birth, and it's hard to overcome that sometimes, especially when ego get in the way. You gotta fight people's ego first.
Yeah, you gotta remember we battling people brainwashing. That's what it is. You ain't even really talking to them. You talking to the brainwashing.
Yeah,
you gotta get through that first.
That shit heavy.
And then once you get through that, then you gotta get to the point where they can start trying to understand what you've been saying this whole time.
Flat Earth Sub Genius, what up, bro? And what's good, my sister Jewel? How you doing, sister? I ain't saw Sub Genius in a minute. Oh, my brother Louis Russell in the house. What's up, Louis? Sup, Genius, you can hop on, bro. How's shit been going with you? Let me drop the link, man.
Bro Sanchez, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the 178 worlds under the Great Dome?
Nah. Hey, Awakening Minds, I know you got some shit for us. Yeah, break that down. 100. What's that again?
It's called 178. 178 worlds under the Great Dome, and it's actually like, you know how we have a concept of our flat Earth map. This map, it kind of shows other things. Like, I want you to, like, if you could, can you like Google it and it'll come up?
I'm about to right now. I'm about to.
Yeah, it shows some stuff. Like, you could do something with this. It shows some stuff, man. Like, it got the islands of the angels, Perseus. It's so many different type of worlds that's out there that's around us. They have ours, but it's different ones that say different things. And
what's the name of it?
The 178 worlds under the Great Dome. The picture on the second, well, you could find anyone, but the one on the second one, the first, there you go, the first one on the second row. Yeah. And I seen that on a platform, and I thought this was kind of interesting. And I think it's a book that's speaking about this map too.
Where our world at, so I can get a little reference here.
I think it's in the center, right?
Hold on yeah, it is. Hold on one second. I think, damn, I can't see. The land of, you got me with that one.
And that takes Pangea to a whole nother level.
I see it. It's in the middle, but
I can't really. Oh no.
Hey, it looked like a bunch of gear shafts to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to grasp. It's interesting. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think this is for debate purposes, though. This is like to give flat earthers who are already flat earthers a kind of imagination of what could be. When we say an infinite plane, right? What I'm gonna do here, yeah, I'm gonna pull this up, and I'm gonna pull up some of my ideas.
Yeah, I wouldn't debate that though. You right.
Yeah, I wouldn't debate it. One thing, I ain't gonna lie, man, this gonna get some flat earthers in trouble if they show up and pull this up on a Sonetta or something. That's gonna get them fucking ooh-wee. Now,
big facts.
I have this book right here, Awakening Minds. I was trying to tell Bro Sanchez about this before. It's from Nos Confunden. I have the book. It's in Spanish. It's originally in Spanish, and it's a bunch of books. It's about the lady that has the interview about the Ancestral Republic and all of that different type of stuff too. So yeah, that's that. Bro Sanchez is right, man. That right there will, yeah,
get you in trouble. Yeah. Get you beat up, bro. Get you beat up right there.
Yeah, but I have
it's
in my car right now. But when I get home, I'll show y'all. I'm in my car right now, get my wife, but I will show y'all. I have the book. And it's originally in Spanish, but it's a bunch of different versions, though. English, of course, and all of that. But Nos Confunden is the original author of the whole book, of that whole concept of that map and stuff. And it's very interesting about the land of Mars and the land of Jupiter and the land of Saturn. It has all of that on there.
Yo, let me say something real quick, though. Who is the author's name?
It's Nos, N-O-S, Nos Confunden. N-O-S-C-O-N-F-U. I might not have the last spelling, but I know it's Nos Confunden.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there it is, there.
It's another book called The Iron Republic that speak of like worlds outside of Antarctica.
Right, and that's what I have. It's all in Spanish, and I had to Google translate it to read it, and then he ended up coming out with an English version, and I got that one. So for me to read it, I had to Google translate it and then print it, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then read it in English, and then you know, copy and paste, and then it'll translate. And then it took a while for me to read it, but you know, I got through it. And then he finally came out with the English one, and I was like, dang, all that hard work, but it panned out anyway. So
See, and I wanna talk about two things, man, with y'all, man. All right. One is, and salutes to Flat Earth Sub Genius. Thank you for joining. What's good, bro? Long motherfucking time no hear from, man.
Long time, dude.
Bro. My bad, bro. Peace and love to y'all too, man. It's Demetrius on the call, man.
What's good, Demetrius? Go in the house. We got a good panel today, man. Salutes to you, bro. Hey, check it out, y'all. I hate to do this because people gonna say that I'm divisive, right? But what I've been thinking about lately is I'm gonna have to go out to the concave earth and start, you know, debunking it on my main channel. And I know a lot of people who follow me going, hey, he hating on it. I'm just, look, it's not fair for us to pick on a globe, but not debunk the concave earth because they one and the same. It's like one is saying water can ban. Let me pull it up, you know, hold on. It ain't fair. Like we can't give these concave earthers no pass, y'all. So
Yeah, it's basically like an inverted globe type.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely. It's like instead of the water on the outside, it's in the inside.
And look, and water can't curve no matter how you do it. So the same arguments I use to debunk curved water on a globe, I'm gonna use the same arguments to debunk curved water in a bowl. I mean,
bro, just ask them if they've ever seen upward curving water.
Right. See, now that part, right?
Impossible.
Like, you're right.
I saw on an Avatar movie.
What about that one place where you drop water? It was like this waterfall, and it goes up. You know what I'm saying? There's like some place in the world where
and you ought to hear scientists trying to explain what's happening with gravity malfunctions. That shit is fucking just crazy, bro.
Because that's what they'll say. They'll be like, well, what about that? Well, what about that one state where that car goes backwards?
Well, what's happening is the force of gravity in this area is weak in some area. No, here it is, right? They said that it's called gravity pockets, where gravity is in pockets, right? And if you go out of them pockets, then you can have those little, it's silly.
Like that one video that you showed where the reporter when they were on the space station and he slipped and fell. And the dude said it was the
pockets. And so, bro, we got hot pockets and now we got gravity pockets, y'all. This shit's getting bananas.
So you more likely to run into
lean pockets.
Yo,
you more likely to run into a
gravity
gravity pocket and win the Powerball.
I still got my wrench from like 4 years ago on here.
Yeah, man. Let me make sure. Yeah, where my wrench gang over here?
You took my wrench away, bro.
Hey, type something, type something.
On the other channel. Oh, my bad.
No, I'm just gonna say all of y'all cats type something. I'm gonna wrench y'all up. And if that's my brother, the real J Marvelous, we know we gotta wrench him up over here, man. Real talk. If that's the
Jay over here. But hey, I'm still hanging in on this channel. My wrenches over on the other channels got deleted when you did the purge.
But yeah, everybody, y'all, I don't know, some of y'all, guess what, it probably, when I go through those lists of who wrenches or not, I'm gonna go and tell on myself, man. I smoke so much, I'll look at a nigga name and be like, I don't know this nigga, and then when he be like in the chat, and then sometime niggas change their names and be under different avatars and pictures, and guess what? But I always give you your shit back when I verify that. That's my boy.
Bro Sanchez, I had a question. Bro Sanchez, I had a question. I had a quick question for you, bro. Have you ever thought about doing a live seminar like Ray Hagen's?
Man, that's the bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's overrated. Like everybody doing PowerPoint and slides like what I got up now. But if a nigga standing up in front of that podium and pointing up at that projection screen, I know it seemed old school, but it do have a different energy. I ain't gonna cap. It does.
It does. It does. And I think, you know what? Sometimes, like they say, when you're trying to evolve, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And I think that you could pull it off, because not only would people be intrigued to see you in a full light, but you know, people are just intrigued just to see you, period. You know what I mean? And to see you in a different realm than just behind the camera, you know what I'm saying, in the comfort of your home. And that's cool. That's respect. Love that. But I would love, me personally, I would love to see it. You know, a group of people, or maybe a college, or you know what I'm saying? Like it would be so dope if you could have your own university. You know what I mean? Where people can actually come in and really use their time to come and learn. Because what you do, what you teach is on such a broad spectrum, man. And it's just so enlightening. Even if people don't even get it, like you said yesterday, man, some people they don't have it. You want to be more, you know what I'm saying?
You know
want
what?
to wake up the neos.
I'm gonna tell you what they fear, bro. It's that we don't never stop questioning over here. And because of that, these folks be like, what the fuck they finna figure out that we lied about nets. And they know it's a matter of time for we do because of how inquisitive we are. But check how deep this is. I'm gonna show you how we never stopped that flat earth with this flat power shit, bro. Because look, remember, y'all know I used to say, man, the Big Bang is a theory. Fuck the Big Bang. It's bullshit. Bro, I'm here today to tell you the Big Bang is a fact. And guess what's finna make our shit blow up, right? Flat power, the only flat power group, Earth community that's talking about the Big Bang is real. Now, folks gonna probably think we clout chasing in the community and shit, right? Trying to be different, but guess what? Think about how crazy this sound, right? We are flat earthers who teach about the Big Bang. And dude, I'm telling you, that shit, this is my new little lane that I'm kind of like, when I put this flat earth model right here with that Big Bang shit, bro, and that explosion shit, okay, now you globalists got problems because I can explain the Big Bang better than you now.
Yeah, you did, Rick.
That makes sense.
It's finna go down, bro, because everybody talking about an expanding universe, right? I'm gonna show y'all the real dagger. Watch this though, because I don't think y'all know what I'm saying, how deep this is. Watch this. Look, watch this. Watch this. In the bottom left corner, right? This is what they giving the globalists for the expanding universe. Look, bro, that's the flat earth model. Because any kind of expanding universe, right? And you got all the galaxies in life inside of a big bubble. Dude, that's our whole flat earth. Let's zoom out. So now we own the Big Bang. And not only that, when we talk about the holographic simulation and they go to calling it pseudo with the flat earth shit, bro, look at they Big Bang model up here. Now, ignore the genie and all that. We're going to get to that later. But this is their model of the projected universe, right? And here's my thing. Here's where flat earth is missing at. Their universe is really what we call in flat earth, but we should call it round universe. See, here's the problem. Flat earthers believe in a round universe. Let me show it to you. Here go the kicker. Globalists believe in a round universe, right? But all of the life live inside of that bubble. And the universe is and shit is split with like a plane, or I don't know if they call it the galactic plane, but when they show you that, let me show you their universe map. Watch this.
The elliptic, I think the galactic elliptic.
some
elliptical
shit.
plane.
Yeah, man. So you see what I'm saying? Like, here's what they giving these guys for. Their universe is a fucking big oblate spheroid that you live inside of. And I'm saying, like, bro, that's a hell of a lot. Like, they it's flat Earth. I'm saying, yeah.
That's the cosmic microwave background. They call that the observable universe.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth pitch you got at that fourth pitch you got at the top, it keep reminding me of when you had broke down the disc with the that's lining up with the chakras with your spine.
Yeah.
You see the picture, yeah. Every time I see that, I can't get that out my head. But I understand where you're coming from. I see what the concept of what we believe in, what they talk about when we speak, and how it looks.
You know what's crazy?
The cosmic egg is getting traction here again. The cosmic egg is back.
Yeah, even to be using the word discovery, you know, once you know what the disc is and what Ori is, but that's our word, discovery, you know.
Oh, guess what you made me think of? The disc over, like it's another disc over this disc, and it's a disc over that one. Damn, bro. Damn.
Guess what, though? Real quick, and respect to everyone. Much respect to you, bro. I want to build with you, though, my nigga, on that. You be saying flesh is flash, which is a genius, nigga. You deserve a Nobel Peace Prize for that.
Appreciate that,
what I've
man.
been uncovering, though, my nigga, is that the flesh is also shelf. You know, like levels, you know, shelf. Like how we say self. But bro, I want to deal with you, bro. I got so much shit. When the time
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Self. Like when you say shelf, my nigga, it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you why, cause now we finna sync that with the dimensional planes and shit. To how each self is on a shelf. Like how we be saying like, nigga, myself is this is fucking crazy how these words tie in, bro, because each self is on a shelf, bro. Each self is on a shelf. Like on these.
Yes, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. That's crazy.
I want to build with you that one day, though. You know, I got so much more to tie in with the flesh and why self is even in flesh or shelf, you know, or even why it's spelled the way it is. So with your new, you know, I noticed you've been pushing that Big Bang here lately, which I agree with all that shit, my nigga. Even the sacred geometral aspect of it, you know, with a line going through the circle, the 0 and 1, it makes Saturn. It's all that shit, my bro.
Hold up, bro. Look at this image right here and let me cook with y'all for a second, right? What if I told you everything they teach us in backwards is backwards and your birth was really your death, and your death is you a butterfly waiting to break out of like a cocoon. This whole world is like a big incubator. It's like an egg, right? And goddamn it, inside of this egg, instead of us being sleep waiting to hatch, we're running a simulation. So what I'm saying is when a baby is in the fetal bag for 9 months, it ain't sleep. It's dreaming. It's projecting itself in the world outside. It's running around picking flowers. It's certain shit the baby already know about the world before it's born because it's in a dream world. See, the baby spinning it, making a world inside of its imagination while it's in that bag. It's in his mind like a person that's in a coma, right? They'll wake up after 3 years and be like, man, I was dreaming that, you know, and they won't even feel like 3 years passed. It's like we're in a little, our death is really us. See, hold up. What I'm saying is when I show this image right here, I'm saying that your flesh, you being wrapped up in this light, your body is the mummy or the zombie. It's your soul resurrected in the underworld. But this is what death is. So I'm telling you, I'm finna be quiet after this, right? If we want to know what death is like, this is what it is. Everybody be like, I wonder what, you know, the death is like according to the ancestors. We already experiencing death. Like, that's crazy.
Right. And I have 2 family members that had one of them had a brain aneurysm, and she had an NDE, a near-death experience. And she had to have major counseling because the doctors tried to tell her she was crazy, whatever. But she's explaining it. She explained it just how you said it. She said that when she passed, when she knew she passed, she said when she came out of her body, she said it felt like when you were like, you just got done running, you're real hot, and you sit right in front of an air conditioner. And she said you just felt so fresh, and just everything was just off, and she could see everything. And then she basically met she basically met the person that ran her simulation and talked to her and told her, hey, how was it? And all of that type of stuff. But she told us this story and all of that stuff, but she had to have major counseling for it and all of that. And it's very deep. It's very deep on what you're saying. And that's exactly how she explained it. Like when she said, when I came out of my body, I felt it was just fresh. Everything was just so fresh, and everything, it was like sitting in front of an air conditioner after a hard run, and you're sweating, you're very hot, and everything was just, it's just cool. Everything was just so cool, and everything released. And she said, I was just light, and I could shape into anything, and I could become anything I wanted to. And I met with this being. She said, I met with this being, and it had a real big face, wide smile. And it was just love, unbearable love that came upon me. Unbearable love. And yeah, that's how she explained it, how you said, bro.
I'm gonna tell you
Like,
about
it was
my
just so fresh.
experiences. I had a dream last night, and I hadn't had a dream in a long time. And it's so vivid, man. It's when I wake up, one thing I realize is that in the dream, it is like the grass. The dream is like more vivid than this world damn near was. But anyway, let me just make a long story short. How can I put this shit? You know, if you're not opening up your mouth and talking, there's a voice that's always talking in between your ears. There's some ears inside of your mind that is listening to that voice. In other words, I can close my eyes right now and still see whatever I want to see in that darkness. I still got eyes behind these eyes. I still got a mouth that I speak with when this one is shut, and ears that hear that mouth. And the voice ain't coming from the outside into my ears. It's already in between my ears. This thing called a mind, right? So all of the senses exist in the mind, even when they're absent in the body. And this is how blind people can still have a reality. How people can hone certain innate sense. See what I'm saying? But my thing is this. That part of us that I just pointed out, that's where leaves the body in death. And it keeps talking to itself and hearing itself. Now, that whole voice that we call in the mind, it's its own body in its own universe. And when this body stops breathing in this universe, we automatically are transported, the consciousness transport to the one in proximity to this when this is a ping system, right? And you just like a dream. But somebody pointed out earlier that when we look at this image, right, our flesh is really our flash of light. It's a holographic avatar. And the crazy thing about being wrapped in light, the word wrapped, where awakening minds at, because we killing the etymology today. Watch this. Wrapped is warped, wrapped, warp zone, teleport, beam me up, wrap.
Tough, bro.
Yeah, we gonna kill this etymology. Now, y'all know you opened up them doors now, man. You opened up that door.
Hey, bro, you sound like when you was on that summit, my nigga. I want to say, too, my nigga, congrats, bro. You know, big look. You know, you did your thing on there. I know you brought up yesterday that, you know, you got a couple screenshot of the chat. Bro, it was literally like that, my nigga. You on a different wave, boy. I want you to know that shit. You know, now I do understand, you know, you're trying to grow the knowledge, so you have to interact with a lot of people. And this is what a lot of people don't even really understand yet. You know, truth has to grow to know. But you did your thing, my nigga, on that summit. I want you to know that, you know, a lot of people in the chat, in that chat was, you know, they haven't even seen this type of shit, bro. Yeah, and a lot of niggas before you were talking about flat earth. That was the main point of it. But nobody was touching it like how you broke it down. And that was simple for you. That was 30 minutes. That was simple, bro. But you did your shit, my nigga. Much respect. Know that.
That's why they say you're in a league of your own, man. You're in a whole league of your own.
No. Like, we're in a league of our own around this motherfucker.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. But you know what? You come with the collages. You come with that, and we come and we support that. So I appreciate the support on your end, saying it's a we thing. But you know what? We got to put you up there, bro, because you really do your thing, man. Them long nights, like you said, bro. You put them collages together, and what? Your girlfriend has to tell you, you come into bed. I watch every stream, bro. I watch every single stream. I swear. Okay,
that's
I'm
love.
a big supporter of you,
man. I really appreciate y'all, man.
On the floor. I remember when you were sitting on the floor in the garage, man. Real talk, bro.
that's throwback, nigga.
Throwback,
bro. When you said warp speed, like that shit is reap. You know, the reap. Like, nigga, I need to build with you, my nigga.
No, you know, man, we need to be having these collabs. Guess what, man? Me and Master P, you know I got this Golden Wings media finna be popping, bro. Listen, fuck the demonetization. I ain't even worried about that. I'm just worried about making fire content over there on Golden Wings media and then making fire content over here on Flat Power. Guess what? I'm finna love on these channels. I'm finna get with you brothers in my community because you dudes be going deep. Like Sup Genius been around. He's an OG too, man. Guess what, y'all? These channels, I'm finna be letting y'all do what y'all want on these shits, man. We gonna be everywhere they look, bro.
And then you called it Golden Wings. Like, nigga, that's it. The Golden Wings.
That's cool. I haven't heard of that yet. I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Hey, Sanchez.
What's up, Jack? Is you my debater for the day?
Sanchez, I didn't like what you said.
Go get him. Go get him.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Jack?
Hey, man, this sounds very demonic.
What I said, bro. Come on now. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Nah, one of your fans here said that you're on a different universe or whatever, he said.
Well, no, he said I'm in a league of my own. That's a very common saying.
Oh.
Yeah, it's common. He didn't.
Someone said that they talk. Do you have an inner voice?
Oh, we all have an inner voice. It's called the mind or the consciousness.
Yeah, that's demonic.
Well, I guess then we're all demons, and there's nothing we can do about it because we all got a mind.
No, I don't have it.
It's called balance, dude.
No, Jack, I got a question.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see where Jack going though. Jack need this before. Hold on. Wait, Jack, slow down. We don't want to bum rush you and gang up on you, but all of us got some questions for you, Jack. We all got some questions for you, Jack. Do you think?
Yeah, you just thought.
You're thinking that? Oh, no, good shit, Sup Genius.
No, I don't.
Wow, yo, I like
but
that.
When I'm thinking,
no. Yeah, bro. That's facts, Sup Genius. Let me drop a bomb. That's facts, bro. Hey, I said, do you think facts, Sup Genius?
Let me think about it,
bro. I gotta make that into it, bro. You might just been made a short. I might have to make you a short off that one, bro. That was fucking epic, bro. Do you think? Yeah, dude, you not stuck.
I don't have any thoughts. I don't have any voice when I think.
Yes, you do, bro.
No, I don't.
How you gonna think without having a voice or a visual? Come on, man. So if you thinking about you and your son at the park, y'all, and it ain't no talking going on in that thought or nothing.
I don't think.
Okay, you trolling. You just troll.
No, I'm being serious. I don't have any thoughts.
Okay.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
God damn.
And what I'm saying is, this
You had
voice
a
is
thought
demon.
when you had a thought when you first came on. The thought was, I'm gonna challenge Bro Sanchez on this inner voice shit. That's a thought. You had to listen. You had to.
I said something
I
about
was on YouTube. I saw you were live, and I thought I'd just join.
You had to think about.
No,
what you
I didn't think about it. I just joined.
Okay, wow, this is crazy.
So Jack, I want to ask you.
This nigga got ultra instinct.
Jack, when you sit in the quiet with silence and you're not talking, right? What goes on in your mind?
Nothing.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you can quiet your mind and make it blank like that, you better than Buddha. It's some Tibetan monks that ain't even achieved that yet. They close, but it ain't just nothing though.
No, I believe that all thoughts are lies.
So how long you was thinking about that?
I didn't think about that. They just came to me.
I think he's trolling. Let me ask him something, bro. Are you a globe earther or flat earther, man? We ain't gonna take your trolling. Let's debate this shape of this earth, man. We want the smoke.
It's definitely a globe.
Okay, so now y'all gonna beat up on him, man. Let's see some good debates right there, cause he trolling at first with that. I don't think. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Why is it a globe? Why is it a globe?
NASA recently launched Artemis.
No, I want you to give me one reason on why you.
Oh, he said Artemis. I'm gonna kill you with that. Go ahead, y'all.
Give me
NASA
one
recently launched Artemis, and they had a live stream. You could see the Earth from space.
I'm not talking about what they said. I said you.
I happened to fly on a plane. I saw the curvature of the Earth.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Wow! So you went that high in a plane?
I love it. I love it. Really? I fucking love it.
How high did you go, sir?
That one never stopped giving me
50,000 miles high.
Dude.
50,000 miles?
Damn. 15,000 miles?
I'm gonna show y'all something right now, right? We're gonna pull up the horizon line from the pilot cockpit, and then we're gonna ask ourselves, how is it possible that he saw a damn curve, but the pilot didn't?
Sanchez, he said he flew 15,000 miles high.
Bananas.
An airplane without a gas mask? Without a jet
no
mask?
astronaut suit. He was in space, y'all.
Yes,
oh,
I'm
man.
actually an ex-NASA astronaut.
Oh,
okay,
man.
now we know he trolling.
This guy's goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
No, he full of shit now.
Yeah, now you might as well mute up, man, and let us flat earthers continue our bill, bro.
You
notice how they come in to destroy the build? We're on an awesome build, and then they just destroy all the momentum.
Right, man, because because you know what? Because we was getting on some real deep shit with that observable universe and all that shit. Because I ain't really broke that out on a globalist yet. But when I start,
when he said he don't think, I don't care what he think about the globe, because he don't even think. So
hey, real quick, y'all.
Remember that guy? Remember that guy that got on yesterday dropping jewels on the compasses in the South Ring and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to get him back on too. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was your stream from yesterday. Oh, but real quick, man, I'm sitting here looking at just looking at this globe that you had right there inside of the rings, and we know that's incorrect. You know, that's where is inertia? But anyway, so just thinking about that, bro, I'm sitting here thinking about the fucking globe. Like, what did they call the globe before it was the globe? You know, I'm sure we can figure out what date the globe was. They used that word, but
You know
also the
what?
globe.
I think we could do. My bad. I'm gonna do the
You Gucci,
etymology.
you Gucci,
You got it.
you Gucci. But
Celestial
also the
That's it.
globe. Hold on, y'all. Real quick though. Also, the globe is Legba, like Papa Legba, but it's globe as well. You know, damn boy. But I am gonna research the word globe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, you know you know what's crazy, right? Is you asked a good question. So we got the words celestial sphere, and then globe only came into being in the 14th century. Damn, it's a very young word. So yeah, so they were saying celestial sphere before that, but that says nothing about the ground. It just says that the sphere portion is the cosmos, which we know. But the thing is, with the celestial sphere is split by a celestial plane, but they changed that to a globe, right? So, you know.
Yeah, you can tell they forcing that in there, boy. They trying to make it work.
Yeah, and it just don't work.
And as soon as you start saying the celestial sphere, you just gonna be talking about the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro.
Hey, I'm finna say something right now that's gonna make y'all be like, damn, yo. Remember all them debates, Sup Genius? I don't know if you saw, I've been having a lot of debates lately. And one of the questions come up is, if we're on a globe, why do we have one zodiac wheel, Sup Genius? This is what I've been hitting them with. Watch this. Because I was telling them, like, if we on a globe, how is everybody looking up at the same one zodiac wheel? You would need two zodiac wheels because they said the people on the bottom side of the globe got a whole nother set of stars. How do you explain that on a flat earth? Well, if they got a whole nother, you see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
So when I pull this image right here up, watch this. This actually shows that they should have two zodiac wheels, because the people down here see a whole nother set of stars than the people up here. And they say that, but that's not true. We all got the same one wheel. Crazy shit, man.
That one wheel, I guess, wraps around the ball in one, it wraps around it. They wrap around the flat zodiac wheel around the ball. I guess they would try to make sense with it that way.
And you know what? I just looked at the inversion of this model right here would be this model.
Mm-hmm. That was made. Who was that made by?
That's all it is. And you know what? When you were saying about the atmosphere, all they literally did was discover the atmosphere. If you get it, you know what I'm saying? They just literally balled up the atmosphere and give you a globe. The discover. But anyways,
We going in. You see the bullshit though? Like, because right here with the concave foolishness, you need a celestial sphere, like what we said, right? But you need it as the core of your earth. And that way the concave people over here can see one side and the concave people over here see one side. But I would still ask the same question. Why do we only see one zodiac wheel? So either way they put this shit, because both of them, like I said, water can't curve this way and it can't curve this way. So like this is crazy, because they literally trying to do everything but fuck with this flat earth. You know, like the concave earth and all these other models, they're not being censored. It's literally only flat earth, like with the algorithm. It's specifically flat earth. You can be a crater earther, you can be a concaver, all of that is cool.
So, bro, Tycho Brahe, I just shared it in the meeting chat. Tycho Brahe, he's the one who created that inverted globe model.
I'm familiar with him, the Tychonian system. Yep, I spoke upon this myself. Yeah.
So he's the culprit for the inverted globe, the inverted hollow convex. The whole thing is insane. It's pretty ballsy, pun intended, for them to be pushing this bullshit without any proof.
I agree. And you know what? Look at this Tychonic system, yo. You know, I was it's actually, now this gonna sound crazy. The Tychonian system, the Copernican system, those were accurate systems. They were geocentric. They just had a fucking globe Earth in the middle. The only thing we had to do was make that a plane and it'll be right.
I saw it said celestial equator. That's a new one for me. So that I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I like that. A celestial equator.
Well, you know, the celestial equator, that's where they're saying that on the globe model theory, they're saying that's where the zodiac is, you know, the belt. You know? But it's so funny because the Tychonian, this description here, you know, it kind of leans a little bit to the ether, what they call quintessence too. They don't go too much deep into it because it just literally explains to you the atmosphere plus inertia. You know, but damn, bro, you a smart ass nigga, bro. I know you know about this too, though, bro.
Yeah,
man. You're reminding me of that song, "The wheels in the sky keeps on turning." The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Yep.
You know, the anti-Cytherean mechanism goes with this too. It goes with this too, bro. They try to hide that so much, man. You know, it's so much truth in the anti-Cytherean. Even though the name is coming from where they found it, but it's so much more than what these motherfuckers. Yeah, man. That's the knowledge of the X-Men. You know,
if you pull up this mechanism, you can see this was used to track the other suns and moons on the other rings and shit.
I don't know.
Like the Mayan sun wheel. But go ahead.
I'm gonna find something real quick, and I'll share it in the meeting chat real quick. You guys just reminded me of something. One sec.
Because you look at this anti-Cytherean mechanism, you go to the Tychonian system, you can see, like, they try to act like we don't know what that mechanism was for, but they clearly say that it's 7 rings that's keeping up with those 7 luminaries. And a lot of these systems and like today's we have different watches on our wrist and shit. But listen, I'm finna share some with y'all and I'm gonna be quiet, right? The ancients had wristwatch technology that we can't even comprehend, and the reason we put this shit on a wrist because it had something to do with your pulse. So the watch actually was because listen, I saw some shit on a website that was saying each human is on their own time, but we say that, but this site was going deep into it. I'm preparing a lot of presentations, right? Y'all familiar with this kind of talk. But I'm telling you, like, the reason we put watches on the wrist was for a reason. I was reading some about that made sense. I ain't saying it's a fact. But a lot of these mechanisms, right, it's because they was time traveling. Why would you need to be tracking time on other planes of existence, like in these other rings? Why would you need a steady tracking of that? That's like a dude that travels from one part of the world to the other one. His watch need to have the time for Paris and New York because he traveling frequently different time zones. He need to track time in all these areas. So this clearly show that the reason they act like they don't know what the shit is for today, because they don't want to admit that, man, we already achieved time travel. And that's a fact, because when I've debated people on this, they like, because they agree we about to achieve time travel in our time, but they said that the ancients didn't do it in their time. How would you be able to travel back in time if the ancients didn't achieve it? Everybody had to make a time traveling machine in their age for us to be able to. So every civilization that built a time traveling machine or reached the height of knowledge, they created a checkpoint in time, and that checkpoint is what we call a chakra or chakra point. our consciousness is time traveling through these different checkpoints like a video game. And each checkpoint, they call it a wrinkle in time. And this is how we get this whole ripple effect shit right here. You know, with the whole ring maps and shit. Each ring is a ripple or whatever, you know, so. But
big facts. Like a bending, like I say exactly what you say, bro. I just be saying bending in time, you know, but that's fire too, my nigga. Also though, real quick though, my nigga, even with the watch, you know, like even to make a watch, understanding those 7 gears, you know, it's the seat of life as well. You know, that's also one of my posts I had, the watch makes earth, you know, even to be the watcher, you know. And I'll tell you what, I ain't even know they used to put it. The reason why they put it on your wrist was because of the pulse, you know. But what I will say is that each step a human being makes, you know, it's half a second. So when you make 2 steps, that's a second. So all this truth about Earth, it's all in us. You know what I'm saying? It's all technology. It's all of the shit. You know, and they'll flip all of that around. In fact, that's why they even march like that. You know, left, right, left. Like it's literally counting 3 seconds. So on a clock, you got tick, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, top. That's literally the key to it all, you know, as far as to make a watch, understanding the 7 seats of life as well, or what gears are, you know. If you notice too, bro, the gears are also the 6-pointed star. You know, this is the connecting point for all their technology, having a gear.
Yeah, and it's like those gears are cymatic wheels. Yeah, go ahead, y'all. I feel you.
Check out that Antakarana I sent you, and then the Antakarana has its own meaning apparently in Buddhism. But if you check out the image of the Antakarana, I didn't even know there's a female Antakarana compared to the male Antakarana. I learned this symbol in 2009 when I was homeless. Some dude, some actor, poet type of guy, him and I were just talking across the street from the Staples Center, and he showed me this Antakarana. It's a good luck symbol apparently, just like the swastika apparently. But it's very interesting because it reminded me of that machine that you guys were just talking about, that X machine, that whatever that device was. It's if you look at the definition of the Antakarana, it has a very interesting meaning, a totality of mind. But like Jack was saying earlier, he doesn't have an inner dialogue. He's turned that off. He doesn't have any inner dialogue. He's an enlightened, supreme, ascended master.
Hey, what did you call that symbol again? Because as soon as I see it, I'm seeing X, Y, and Z as well on it, you know, dimensions. Like, I've never seen that symbol.
Antakarana was what he told me it was called, and that shit's stuck in my brain for the past.
Now, guess what, yo? Guess what, yo?
No, go ahead, bro.
No, the goddamn Antakarana means inner instrument. That's what it means.
It's just interesting, man. I figured I'd bring it up to you guys and we can build off it.
I'm gonna research this though, my brother. Unless you got information on it, you want to go in. You know,
I got the basics, man. I'm just sharing with you guys so I can learn some more.
No, when I hear the word Karana, I think Quran.
Yeah.
And then
also the Antakarana, or is it the Karana? I don't know.
Antakarana, yeah.
Or some Arab stuff.
But it say
Hindu philosophy. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
It say in Indian philosophy and yoga, Antakarana refers to the internal organ that is the location or inner origin of thought and feeling. This sounded like
funny.
Yeah. Sound like the heart. It sound like the heart chakra.
Yeah. And you know what? The heart chakra is called the Anahatara, I think.
See, that sounds very fucking similar.
No, it's crazy.
Right away, I'm pulling Ankh out of it, you know, and Ka, like the inner spirit, the correlation. You know, the fact that I see X, Y, Z on it already, you know, that's just a compass. But
And it builds off what Jack the hater was talking about, because you asked him if he thinks, and then that itself says the totality of the mind, including the thinking process. Oh, it's perfect.
It's crazy you pulling this up right around St. Patrick's time too, you know, just what green is or energy is, you know, the heart, the correlation of it all. But I'm definitely gonna do some research into that though. I like that.
But this here what I was looking for too. If you look at that symbol, it's kind of looking like that the heart chakra represents the point, the very central point of the macabre right here that pokes out and point right at you. And I think that kind of is what we seeing here. This sort of
It's like a 2D version of that. It's like that. That's 3D right there, and then that's 2D. 3D, 2D. Although
the wreath, I see that.
Well, you can view the Antakarana in a 3D sense as well. I mean, I can see it because I see the 2D, and then you see the cube. You see then you see the penta. It's got 5 sides along with the cube right there, and it's surrounded by the circle with the white wall. It's like a
and it has that triangle in the
it's
middle.
kind of like a tesseract type of deal.
Yeah, that's exactly, yep.
That was spot on, my brother. The tesseract, that was spot on, in and out. In fact, that's literally what the symbol is saying that it means. Isn't that what you said, bro? The core? You were saying something like that.
It's basically when we say recycle or whatever, the recycle symbol.
The tesseract. That's a great point too.
Dang, look at this shit, man.
And
it's green.
Yeah, and it's green. Damn, yeah.
Bomb back here.
Yeah,
Green
we just been breaking this shit
Look at
down,
that right
man.
there, bro. Stop. Not to cut you off, my nigga. Look at this shit right there in the middle of the Star of David. Like the same shit we've been talking about without finding it in the Star of David.
There you go. There you go.
Look at that, family.
There you go. That's what we needed.
Some more research into the symbol, though. But you know what, bro? It's reminding me of realism too. But you know.
Yep.
It is realism.
That was the last thing I saw that you did, bro. I remember I was like, dude, there's no flat earthers talking about realism. And then all of a sudden you're doing like 4-hour shows on it and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. There's bro.
Yeah, man, because look, let me show you how this break down to the AE map real quick. Watch this. So look, one thing that I like a lot of people probably don't pay attention to, I know we do, is these thin lines, these magnetic ley lines on the map. And what we know, like these magnetic ley lines that we looking at, they're spinning. They're spinning. So if we could think of all of these magnetic ley lines on this AE map turning and spinning, we'll get this symbol right here. This little black hole sun symbol. When they start turning, you see what I'm saying?
So you know the wave creates a circle, but go ahead though, my nigga.
So the thing is like, right, you got these main cardinal points coming out in these directions going outer, right? And that's how you get the points of the star right here on the outside. But all of the energy flowing inward, all of these ley lines right here, right? They're crashing together, boom, like a big 4 boulevard intersection, and all these energy is meeting up right here, and it's a continuous big bang, what they call the big bang. Like think of a intersection, and all these cars just boom crash together at a 4-way intersection. All these lines coming to the middle, and this is what they call in the crash, but they turned it into the the cross, and they put Christ in the middle, but it's the crash, the crush. All that shit is the energy is being boom. That's the big bang right here. But see what happens right there is when the energy crash together, just like 2 cars, it starts spinning around, and that's why you see in the middle the vortex. So this whole symbol is showing you how the ley lines come into the middle of the earth and then turn into a braid. So what happened, let me show you real quick, and then I'll fall back. So if you look at this image right here, right, when all of those lines go into the middle, they braid up like this. They make like this braid. That's the barber pole and shit, like right here. And that crashing, that right there is what's keeping the whole shit in motion, though.
Can we say that's can we say that's the pulse of existence?
Not only is it the poles, but this is what I'll say. It's
the poles sound just like the poles. My bad.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. Like
my bad.
The pole is the whole, right? So together, the PH and pole and whole, it's pronounced fold. It's the folding of life, right there in the middle, the crease. When you put the pole and the whole together, and understanding that paradox of life. So the spiral symbol is literally the energy in charge, and the Star of David now is the light discharging. You know, I hope y'all can get that. That's positive and negative.
Bro, when you said in charge, though, it clicked.
Yes,
like,
my brother.
And then because we only get the discharge, but the in charge, the one that's that's the controller, man. Like, this is crazy.
So
that's crazy.
Like, wouldn't the center like look like the way the DNA, like the way a DNA look, how they come together and twist together, band together?
There you go. Hell yeah, that's it. That's it right there.
Yeah. So would it be like it's displaying its own energy that it's producing?
Yes, sir. That's
because guess what happened? Guess what happened? Real talk, real quick. Hold on, right? What happens is the whole thing about beam me up, Scotty, right? Let me show you something. That what we looking at is an elevator. So what happens is you become calibrated to this light that's ascending at the North Pole. Like once you get out the body, it's like when you get inside of let me do this real quick. My bad, y'all. Let me pull up the slides I need. If you think of a rushing river, now whichever way that river flowing, it's going to take you with it. But now if a spirit was to get in this river, it won't affect it because that spirit on another dimension, that spirit affected by less dense forms of matter. But if your body got pushed in there, your body would get pushed down river. Let's just say this, right? When we're out of our body in this less dense form, that's when we're like this light of the aurora borealis and shit. And then this would be like a river to you. So it's flowing upward, right? And so when we get inside of this thing, because this is made out of like the aurora borealis light, but our soul is our auric energy too. So we become part of this. We're now able to swim and interact with this other beyond medium that's housed in the physical world. Once we're out of the physical world, we knocked into this sort of ethereal realm, this aurora borealis. But this is the foundation of the physical world. So what we would like in our world, what we think is like, you want to start with a heavy foundation and build light on top of it. But in macro, everything is flipped around. The lightest shit support the most densest realms. So the thing is, once we start to ascend on, this is what the step pyramid is. You see the step pyramid? Once you climb up this step pyramid, it beams you up, Scotty, just like I was just showing right here. Because you just gone with the flow of the river, and you're the same kind of light that this is. This is how we go to what's above. This is a whole nother plane of existence that I show you in the other models, and that's when you leave this world. Now, once you get up there, you can't come back down. You know why? Because the flow of the river, you can't go against the damn stream. This is a one-way ticket out. So this is like the little light that's luring people up into the heavens and up out this bitch to the higher shelf above this one. Yeah,
crossing the river Styx.
That's it.
So Awakened Minds, his symbol is similar to a lot of these symbols in his avatar, in his profile picture. And then if you check out, I mean, just real quick, and then I gotta go take care of my puppy. But if you check out the chaos magic symbol, that's basically Awakened Mind symbol, except with some arrows. I shared it in the meeting chat. And then if you check out the Thule symbol, check out the image. You see the black dot with the arrows in the so then if you check out the Thule symbol, and then that relates to realism,
right? And the swastika and stuff. Yeah, and you
Dude,
know
look
what?
at that.
Yeah,
That is crazy, man.
yep. And then you think, and then again, the black hole sun.
Black hole sun.
And
Yep.
see, because, and if you look at Awakening Minds symbol, and everybody, let y'all see Awakening Minds symbol, because I'm screen sharing so you can see what he's talking about. There we go. Awakening Minds. Let me pin you. So here's Awakening Minds symbol. Now I want y'all to think about this too. Watch this, right? Matter of fact, let me screenshot his symbol and let's sync it together real quick with all this stuff. All right, let me load it up now.
Much respect, my brother. Keep doing your thing.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom. Now let's pull it up. Here we go. There we go. Now let me screen share with y'all. There. All right, so you look at Awakening Mind symbol, and there's something called a fasces. It's a bundle of sticks woven together, like it's the word fag, I guess. But I'm gonna show y'all something about this bundle of sticks. It's called like a fag. That's the original word for faggot, right? Yeah. No cap. No cap. That's that's the word. But see this, we see this all over the place. This symbol here with the bundle of sticks. Now, that's what this is. The circle in the middle is binding all the arrows together like this bundle of sticks. I'm finna show y'all what this bundle of sticks and how this all tie together, pun intended, you know, the bundle of sticks, how they tie together, See, when we pull up that bundle of sticks, that's Awakening Mind symbol. You see it? The bundle of sticks. But the reason that symbol is so revered and you can find it everywhere like that is because it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Look at this. This is what the North Pole is. All of the magnetic ley lines come together and become a bundle of sticks at this hyperboloid in the middle.
Yep. There it is, right in the middle. In the middle of the toroid is the bundle of sticks. That faggot right in the middle.
And that's why you said Styx and the Styx River, because see what I'm saying? And this flows like a river. See, the river of Styx, because the reason it's the river of Styx is because each of these ley lines is what they calling a stick, and all of these sticks get bundled up at the middle right here. So the word bond and bundle is like my word is my bond, or to bind, combine, you know. But yeah.
Hey, let me touch on that. Hey, first of all, my nigga, I know what you mean by the facet, you know. It is true. That is the goddamn little faggot symbol. They flipping it. But that's even in the Great Seal of the United States. That's that damn, what you just explained, bro. Bro, I appreciate knowing you, my nigga, and watching you and learning from you too. I want you to know that. What's that dude's name? The guy you was just shouting out, bro.
Flat Earth. Subgenius. Who's that?
Yeah, Subgenius.
Subgenius.
Yeah. We will definitely talk to all, both of y'all. But what I want you to know. Yeah, what I want you to know too, though, Flat Earth, Genius, it's the plus, the minus sign, the multiplication, and the division sign as well. You know, it's the vortex or the vortex mathematics as well. You know, Just like bro was showing you with the electromagnetic lines. And it's crazy how you were just talking about that, saying that they're spinning, you know, bro, on the azimuthal map, on the AE map. And so also another thing, y'all.
I like how you pronounce that shit, bro. Say that shit again.
That azimuthal, nigga. That zenith, that shit. But check this out too, though, my nigga. When you say AE and then you know the map is Tor, you know, so you just write AE and then Tor. It's literally saying ether. You know
Damn,
what I'm saying?
no, right, though.
Bro.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about, man? Cause I was writing this shit down, cause that you bring up ether, right? Check this etymology out. Let me go through in my notebook. You know I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm bringing a notebook out. Look, right? When we say Easter, if you take the S off, it's just ether. When we say Easter is also the root word of like exterior, and it's talking about cracking the eggshell, which is the outer, outer is after outer ether. All like the word outer itself is just the word ether for real. And like you know what y'all think about that? That you know what I'm saying?
You spot on, nigga. That's asterisk. You know, it's the asterisk symbol as well. You know, it's all of that. Like it's the Ishtar star. You know, why they even celebrate Easter and shit like that, just knowing when all energies spring forth.
Yeah,
and it's so crazy because tomorrow, the 21st of spring. So if you've been harvesting your energy, like now is the time to reap. You know, that rap, bro, when you said rap to me about warp speed, we gonna have to, my nigga, we got to do a stream.
We finna kill him in 2023. For real.
I just followed you, Awakening Minds. Were you the guy that brought up quintessence earlier as well?
Yeah, because that depiction, I don't remember the name that you had brought up. Whatever that depiction. Yeah, like it's really just everything is explained in ether from someone's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
You and Sub Genius together with the etymology and all that, and it, bro, come on, we finna kill them for the 2023. Then the debates, man, come on, we back strong, man. I'm telling you, bro.
DM me, send me DMs, guys. I'd love to do some shows with you for sure, 100%.
Hell yeah, man. You already know. And who else?
You and I are long due, bro Sanchez. We should have had one years ago.
Years ago, man.
I remember bringing my book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages, and you were getting a chubby on that one.
Man, that's my shit, bro. I want that book. This is crazy.
Nah,
what the fuck, bro?
I was just gonna say, bro, just look back in that book. You know how you are with symbols, you know, bro. Like if you look back into that book, my nigga, oh my god, that's you about to do about 20
Man,
streams.
yo, Sub Genius, he put genius in his name, and he's rightfully so. Rightfully fucking so. Hey, look, check this out, y'all. Watch this shit right here, y'all. You know how the Nike sign is like the you know, the sign of victory and shit like that right here? Look, I'm just gonna show y'all this. Here's a Chinese compass. And I think, what you think, maybe that's the Nike sign too, like.
Yeah, you spot on, my nigga. That's the azimuthal. Hold on. That's the zenith back to the core. So when I be saying we're all magnetic lines, you can call it, you know, whatever they want to call it. That's our tethering line. You literally add the knowledge of that T or that Tor hammer or ether back to ether, you get tether. You know, this is what you're tethered to, your core relation. You know, so I seen when you pull this up. In fact, when I had brought that symbol up, you had pulled this up as one of the first compasses. To me, that's the greatest invention ever, a fucking compass. You know what I'm saying? To me,
it's crazy how they turned this to like the graduation cap with the tassel instead of the spoon and shit.
You see the shirt? Bro,
and
you
it's
see the
a
shirt
spoon for ether, you know, but go ahead.
Why you did that? That
I like that shit, Sub Genius. Hey, yeah, we look, y'all, let's decode this shit, man. Hell yeah, I'm with it because I was like, you saw the reason I like these kind of streams, yo, is because I get to go deep with the symbolism with y'all. Like, for example, let's go back to Awakening Minds real quick, his symbol real quick. You notice in the middle of his symbol is where our bundle of sticks is tied, right? But the thing is this right here, though. If we go to his symbol, right, you can see the Great Mother popping up out the box. Am I the only one to see that shit?
That's Amma, bro. Hell nah. You not, my nigga. Keep going. Keep going.
Definitely,
See what Amma is. Let's talk about Mama. Well, go ahead, my nigga. You
Yeah,
going in.
right. Like Amma is really like lifting her head above the hold up. Hey, Fudge, you can't participate, man, unless you get your background noise right. Yeah, it's too much. But yeah, so like I said, if you look at this image though, it made me go into these like Awakening, how they hold their hands up, they make this trident type, Christ type gesture, but you can see it here like this shit just be little. I don't know. My mind, I'm basically infecting y'all with this little weird OCD gift I got of fucking sin, but we infecting each other with this shit, like, cause I be hearing Awakening Minds like, damn, like we all got this little Rain Man, they would say we retarded for real. We be on some real crazy shit.
See, this is what happens when a bunch of egos are talking with each other and we can just let that shit go. We can let our egos go and then we can just free flow.
Right.
And just, we're all trying to help each other out and we're not trying to put have a dick measuring contest. We're all just trying to fucking increase in each other's intelligence. And so that's what happens when we let our egos to the side and we all just increase our intelligence together. It's intelligence squared, intelligence observing intelligence, intelligence studying intelligence. So that's we get smarter.
I like that.
I agree
man.
with you. We come with the intent to expand our mind, not to cause chaos. You hear
Listen,
me?
man, listen, if you go through my older videos, I was on some ego shit. And look, I didn't even have all the answers then. The more the answers I get, the more I'm humbled, because it's like, damn, I was really blown. Because look, everybody, some of us been around, look, this shit gets better when you put your ego aside. And then it's to the point now where if I got to get my ego involved and turn up and all that, okay, you got to pay me. Like I said, I ain't stressing for free no more. Like these little messy debates with these, so my thing gonna be not just to talk no money and shit. I'm just saying protecting my energy, right? Because I don't feel that I gotta debate everything like I used to, right? And all of us been on that journey and some of us had it better than others, but I can tell you right now, man, shit start coming together when you put your ego aside, like, and nigga, it really be on, building is better than debating any day, I ain't gonna cap. But we gotta debate these globalists though. Just,
and then then it starts getting really fucking weird once you start learning about a super ego and then the second ego. And it's like, wait, what? A second ego? I thought I was only dealing with one here. And I'm like, I got two egos?
I just learned that here. You just taught me something.
That's crazy.
Ego,
break that shit down too.
Much, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. To be filled with too much light of truth could be egotistical. But to even be in that situation, the truth is geo. So it's like too much geo to some might be egotistical, but it's just the passion we feel about Earth, what geo is, like to some, they might look at it as ego, but bruh, what flows through me, my nigga, man, I'm telling you, I could share this shit for days. I'm at work right now, yo, like I'm an engineer at the #2 hotel in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But I just swear how Geo works, man. She'll make time for me to even come speak just for a little bit. And you already know how I feel about you, bro. Ain't nobody on your level, my nigga. Like, you are literally my nigga. I want you to know that, man. And then you just be in so many different avenues. You have King Los on your show. You have Sonetta and them. You even did that old thing with Sister Bethy and Aboriginal. Man, you did that for the community.
Oh, you
know
have
what I'm
Rod
saying, my
Digger.
nigga?
You have Rod Digger and all of them.
You had
with
Rod.
bro.
We can
Come
keep going
on,
on, but I
bro.
wasn't bringing it up for all of that. But I was just trying to show what ego, like, bro, you could really be egotistical, but a motherfucker know once they click on your channel, you're gonna be going on about Earth, Geo. You know what I'm saying? So it's all perspective, though. But I just wanted to say that since we were talking about ego and Geo.
Right. Man, I appreciate it.
I really think that you were the chosen person for this, man. And you were perfect, bro. You were perfect for it,
I
bro.
appreciate that, man. Real talk.
Have y'all noticed like how like they doing this whole like old guys versus the new guys and all of the shows and like cartoons and shit nowadays?
Oh, that's what they doing?
Yeah, it's like an old guy. Like look at the animes.
Who the hell? But who are the new gods though?
The new guys are supposed to be like
the technology
and like all of that shit.
I
like
think
I know who the new gods are.
I think it just represent the shifting of the energy, the shifting of the order.
Cause like the old guys to them would be like the biblical shit, all of that, and the new guys would be like technology and all of that.
Who you agree with? Who do you say Sup Genius those new gods were? The tech guys?
They got a show on it too, like American Gods. They got a show on it. It's like they got all of these different guys. Like they had Papa Legba and a Nazi
man.
guy.
Damn.
And they
you
had,
know why, bro? Now look, all of a sudden they want to go to talking about these same gods that we breaking down. It's their way of kind of trying to, getting the narrative into like when have cartoons ever brought up a Nazi and Papa Legba? But think about it. We're the people think about now we battling the fucking occult. Bro, this is crazy. But it's crazy though because it's like they trying to retell the mythos through this shit, man. That's crazy, bro.
Listen, it get even deeper though. Check out who the new guys is in the series. In that series, the new guys is media, technology, money, and
Spider-Man and Batman too.
It's another one too. But it's like all of the shit now, like the
entertainment.
And like if you look at that, like what they saying, like money is people God, like how we talk about it, like people worship money, that's your God. Like they saying the same shit, like money is people God, technology is some people God, motherfucking media is some people God. Like they really going there.
Hey, let me say something real quick. One World, One Hood. I brought you up on Garfield channel and I shared your channel over there, bro. And they wouldn't even let me hit play on a video, One World. Hey, One World, let me say something to the OG real quick. Watch this, One World, One Hood. This how I know that I can't be dealing with these guys because they ain't, that shit went genuine. Watch this, One World, One Hood. They was bringing up Sister Ma'at and Q Butter, and I fucks with all that STEM stuff. But what I was showing them was that brothers independently, that's just, they ain't like, I no offense, I don't see nobody else building energy generators but One World, One Hood. So I went to his channel during the stream, right? And cause they was trying to show me out and shit, like what Flat Earth doing and all like that. And I was like, look, it's brothers in the community that's literally taking the knowledge of this cosmology and other ancient symbolism and went way beyond where I took it and went to like building generators and stuff, man. If y'all want to go there with a nigga. So I went to his channel and they wouldn't let me go into it, bro. They saw all that shit. You know how before you hit play on a video, you can still see the video though frozen. They was seeing the board with the writings and all that, and they was trying to critique it and shit. I'm like, yo, let me play the video. Guess what? I never ended up playing the video. They know if I would have played that shit, it would have showed them out. I just want to let One World, One Hood know that boy, the hate is real. But yeah, y'all go ahead.
You know, I saw that too, bro. And I even, you know, and you even try to like, hey, let's watch this shit. You know, like that's so crazy. You know, I hear you talking about One World, One Hood on that too.
Yeah, because when motherfuckers come like, so like, what can you do with this and all that? Like what? Because, you know, it's one thing for me to pull up the white dude's subtle energy device with the step pyramid, but it's another thing to hit play on that video and they see them niggas in there lighting shit up and doing all this shit, nigga. Like, they ain't doing stuff like that. But so my thing is like a lot of folks think I was hating on STEM. But to me, STEM ain't nothing but them training the next goddamn workforce, man. And who is this iPhone character on here? Let me get a mic check from you before I put you off right now. 3, you gotta unmute your mic and let me get a mic check from iPhone. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, get your ass out of here. I knew you was a troll.
And then he left, like, or she left, but the motherfucker left right when you said 1.
Yeah, man. Typing that troll shit in the chat room.
So,
what up,
so
Eric?
what's been cooking in your on your slides lately, bro? What have you been coming to? What you been dissecting lately?
I wish you can pull up that slide. Not to.
Or could you continue
You
from
know I don't do this, bro. I wish you would pull up that slide you had yesterday, bro, with the jet and the etheric aura, you know, the shelves, the flesh level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
boy, that was a hell of a slide you put together on that one, bro, with the jet and the etheric auras, you know, that was a nice one.
Yes, could you continue on that one, bro?
Am I screen sharing here? Let me see, hold on. Yeah, we all can build on these slides. This was what I presented at the summit, and apparently they really accepted it well. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue this stuff on my main channel because I really haven't even done no teaching on it for real. I just been beefing with Pan-Africans, but I really need to buckle down and get, because I got my notes for it. I only had 30 minutes during the joint, but I got like a 2-3 hour presentation on this where I'm talking about the expanding universe, holographic projection, cheating death, the Big Bang. Dude, let me show you something right quick.
Did anybody have a problem with what you said at the summit?
No, they accepted it well. No one get to speak. You just say your shit and that's it. But check it out.
Oh, okay.
When you see this image right here, guys, guess what we just looked at a minute ago? The bundle of sticks. You see what they giving you? The bundle of sticks tied up at the middle right here? You see that?
Also, looks like an hourglass as well.
Right.
And the bow tie.
Right, because this is what ties both of the bowls together. You got 2 bowls. They call it the Bible. You know, this is translated into all of these books. The Torah, meaning 2 Ra's. Ra mean light. So this is going to the 2 cupids blowing the trumpet. You ever saw the 2 cupids, you know, blowing the trumpet? All that. This so the 2 accelerating particles in the CERN collider. And when they collide, they trying to reduplicate this Big Bang. But it's not a collision, all right? It's more like 2 polarizing winds fusing to make a tornado in a vortex. It's not a boo, it's not like that.
It's a marriage, you know, or a merge. Right. It's the real demiurge, but you boy, I love this goddamn, this right here, bro. Is another one you had too, where it was just the jet and the etheric aura. This is fine though, but I was very impressed with that correlation. You know?
Hold on, is this the right one that y'all was asking for, or was it another one?
So that picture of the jet, which you call a jetty, which is the same shit, the Jedi, but you had, it was just there. It was just that. Damn, look at this one. That's not what I'm talking about, boy. But that nigga been putting in work, y'all. I can't wait for you to start teaching this on Bro Sanchez TV,
Watch this.
you know?
Watch this. I finally made it around to this shit. Look, on the right, we got lens glare reflection, y'all. This explains the Big Bang so good. This the Babel Tower and the projected hollow. All the circles of the earth stacked together from heaven to hell. Like, it's crazy.
Can I tell you something, my brother? I'm so honored to be here on this call. You know, like this is R-E going left and Ra going right. Or you can flip them and go up and down, you know, but Re and Ra, the Egyptian gods, like that even ties into our alphabet as well, you know, and I'm gonna build with you, my nigga. My honor, like my pleasure to build with you, my nigga. But damn, look at this hourglass, y'all. Look at this hourglass. Look at that 8.
I'm gonna pull up all of my jet ones and you'll let me know if I get to the right one, right? Because I know I remember doing this one too.
That's it right there. That's the one I was talking about, my nigga. I wasn't even talking about anyone but this one right here.
You got it.
So when I had brought up the shelf is flesh, you know, like flesh is shelf to whole consciousness. You know, the shelf to whole consciousness, 7 levels to master thyself. Like, man, boy, this right here, just these two beside each other, even the, you know,
but you
even
know what? You know what fucked me up when I had you know, because whenever I'm syncing it together, the hairs on my skin stand up like y'all's, and then I know what's gonna happen to y'all when y'all see it, but just to give you the mic back, what fucked me up, I was like, I've been in this conscious community for over a decade. I've never saw no comedic priest make the jet pillar sync with the chakra bands. What we been doing,
bro? Yeah, facts. And I go hard with the jetty. You know, that's the first absorbatory. You know, so each level, you see those 4 levels there. Let's just say this is a building, an observatory, leveled in water. It makes an eye. So each level, you get to read each layer or each atmospheric level, because you can walk all the way around and depict the sun from the horizon. You can go to the next level and do the sun. You can go to the next level and do our constellation. Once you get on top, you can see the full, it's the all-seeing eye, basically. But for you to tie this shit in with the human body and the human etheric auras, my nigga, you deserve another Nobel Peace Prize, my nigga.
Hey, you know something? Watch this real quick. Because you saying the selves are the shelves and all that. Let me show you what I was thinking about, too. The auras, right, is what we talking these auras. This how I was looking at it, right? We got the word aura, but then just take that A off, right? You got earth. So like these auras are earths. Like around, like when you were saying self is a shelf, and when we go back to these concentric bands, let's fuck with it.
You on fire, bro. Yeah. That's ethers, you know. So when you say there, like let there be light, you know, one of my quotes is let ether be light. So like the word ether, it's 3, like THREE. That's ether as well, you know, 3, which is understanding Re and Ra, or the inner. Bro, this shit is even an alphabet, a language, bro. I got a ghost alphabet, bro. I got shit I want to share with you, my nigga. This 1, 2, 3, this fucking circle, triangle, box, the ABC, the fucking projector you had up yesterday, bro. Projecting from a 0, making a triangle, giving you the square. Like, bro.
Yo, you guys, all of this relates to the Buddhic planes too. You know about the esoteric Buddhic planes? You got the You got the mental plane, the causal plane, and then you got hold on, now I'm gonna have to use a cheat sheet. Okay, so you got the physical plane, which we're on right now. And then you got the astral plane, which all the new age people talk about. And then you got the mental and causal plane. But then you have the Buddhic, the intuitional, and the soul plane, which leads to different spiritual planes. And apparently there's 31 different planes in Buddhism. That in Buddhism, the world is made up of 31 planes of existence that one can be reborn to, separated into 3 realms. Did you guys hear that?
I'm finna pull them up to the Buddhic planes.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now, because you guys are going into all these planes, and this exactly you can mold and meld all this together, and we can create an entire new plane, or perhaps better planes, or let people remember these other planes that they've forgotten, the inhabitants of and there's inhabitants of these various planes that we don't know about, that you're probably describing. Actually, and not only that, Brother Sanchez, this goes into what you were talking about with the Big Bang, because in this Buddhic plane, it's called emanation versus the Big Bang. It's right here. I'll put this up right here, and I'll put that in the chat right now here, and I'll mute myself.
Yeah, my phone.
You know, when you said those planes, I instantly thought about the kashas, you know, the cold shoes, but they're called kashas, you know. It's the same concept. All of this shit is still the same, tying it all into the same thing, you know, the nethers or ethers, which your aura is. Even when you said aura, AU is golden, Ra is light, you know, your golden light, your inner guiding light, your guidance, you know, energy. You know, it's within, family. Even when you write the word within, it's hi, twin. Like self just sitting there waving at you to log in. Even the word log in, it's just logic.
And you know,
I see.
You know, when we say kasha, you can hear the word Akashic records, like when we say and then these would be the Akashic records because they all look like vinyl records around the body. But these are the play. So my thing is like our you know how Weekend at Bernie's, when you play the music, he get up and walk. This is the secrets of mummification and how our soul resurrected in this realm where they say Satan is the god of music because he's dealing with like sound vibration. For example, even if I deal with the Buddhic planes that he got right here, right? I'm gonna show you some real quick. I'm gonna compare this to some I showed y'all a minute ago. Hold on. Here it is right here. If you look at a city skyline, for example, it's a music wave. Like, hold on. Everything is like this old, you know, and you know how like over time, right, this city skyline, some buildings gonna fall down, another tall one gonna pop up over here. It's gonna look like a moving waveform, like really music. If you could just fast forward this skyline over time, it'll look like a song playing, or you know what I'm saying? But my thing, I look at these Buddhist pictures and I get these same connections here with Mount Meru being the highest wave peak in the middle, right? Because when we make a song, the middle part of the song is often the loudest. That's the normal way we produce in the original waves and shit. But now today is monotone, is one big block. But usually in all the R&B and shit climax in the middle and start carrying you on out for the end. And they working you up from the beginning to the climax in the middle, and then after the climax working you down to get up out of there. So that's why the waveform look like that. But my thing is like, wheels are what drive a thing. And without these wheels around the body would have no purpose to even move. Each one of these wheels is the reason you getting up out the bed, whether it's to have sex with the root chakra, I'm hungry. These are the 7 wheels that drive the body in this world, but it's like the mind being caught up in a 7 tornado vortex. You know, when a tornado picks some up and make it go round and round and round. This is what's happening when the mind is caught up in this tetragrammaton 7 deadly sin matrix right here. So all the energy gotta be worked out of these fields for we can fully free ourselves from this whole matrix in a nutshell, if you will. But yeah,
it's a concert, you know, a concert. Or even why you say chakra bands, you know, when you really realize it's all light and sound, you know, arithmetic shit, you know, but that was fire, bro.
Hey, you know, this is what they're calling the Van Allen belts, but it ain't got nothing to do with in space. It's the auric bands that's around us. And they saying we can't make it through these Van Allen belts because they trying to pass through physically when we got to be dealing with meditation. And because they don't want to deal with meditation, they cheating that with mind uploading. When you do that, so it, like I said, is spiritual and inside technology versus non-spiritual outside AI technology going on. That's the Armageddon spiritual war that's taking place on the earth right now.
Like instead of going inside yourself, you're going inside the World Wide Web.
Hey, it's a potential troll here.
Okay, who we got? What's his name? What we got?
My out forever.
Okay, I need a mic check from my out forever, and if I don't get a, hold on, is this the dude that? Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to get out of here, man. We got to get him up out of here, man. You know what I'll do? Because I'm about to block this dude. I need a mic check right now. You got 5 seconds to unmute your mic and say something. Ma'at. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't supposed to have your ass over here no way. So yeah, let's just get him out of here and act like he never joined. Let's go ahead, man.
He said wait in the chat room like a dude.
Yeah, he's saying wait, bro. I think he got something for you, bro.
This dude, man, listen, man.
Hey, look how easy it is to unmute my mic and say something, you giant goof.
Right. This dude been trolling. Yeah, I ain't fucking with him no way, man. He ain't coming up here to do nothing but defend that old Pan-African shit. We on some deep shit. If he wanted to say something, he would have unmuted his mic. Let's go. Yeah.
But like I was saying earlier, when you were saying that instead of us, they replacing meditation with loading the mind inside the system. That's what I was saying. I was like, instead of going inside, they got us going inside the web, like the internet, like inside the net, inside the, you know what I mean? I got you. I'm working with you. I'm working with you. It's very interesting with everything that you present too.
I'm tired of really, like I said, debating these folks, man. And y'all you ain't even got no name for real. Like what we bought over here, man, you need to get your numbers up. We're gonna get the pay-per-view card moderated, big boy shit. We tired of these little chitlin circuit rooted poo niggas trying to grow they shit off mine, bro. And these niggas ain't really offering. Hey, I ain't even gonna get that dude no more light. He hating hard over there. But yeah, let's go. Got a nigga off track. But check this out, y'all. If like one thing I wanted to also pull up Awakening Minds, because we was talking about pulling up all these slides and shit, and this the one you wanted me to pull up. But let me point out something else to you. I got most slides that y'all may have not seen too that I've been fucking with. So let's fuck with that. And look what I'm gonna do. Awakening Minds, Sup Genius, everybody, right? I'm gonna put my slides up, right? And I'm gonna shut up and I wanna see what y'all gonna say about these news. Let y'all like teach from my slides without me saying nothing. I wanna just see what y'all do with these right quick.
Say no more, bro. So right away from this one right here, I mean, Beastie. It's like Quetzalcoatl. I can't really say his name in the left.
Quetzalcoatl. Yeah.
But I do see, you know, just for example, if you're not tethered to earth, you're leaving yourself in the possibility to find an outside savior, you know, and all outside savior is going to be your controller, regardless, you know. But I love this right here too, though, bro. This looks good.
You
Damn,
know,
the puppet's on a string. That's pretty deep.
because look, Jesus said, I'm not doing my will, I'm doing the will of the Father in heaven. So he was a puppet. So the fact that, like, when you look at this image right here, right? This is from the Human 2045 avatar technology, where they trying to create, like, the rappers that die, they make them an avatar and shit. They gonna do that for everybody. You're gonna be able to upload your consciousness in one of these and live indefinitely. But this is how basically they're reverse engineering what the Merkaba. You know, that's the Meru cube, the cube from Meru. So Merkaba, let's pull it up real quick, because like when we look at this Merkaba, they denied it. They laugh at it. They call it pseudoscience. But one thing I wanted to point out was they're reverse engineering it right here. All of this is Merkabian knowledge. And even over here, right? And one thing, let me pull up another one, because this one gonna tie it together right here. So, where is it? Shit. Here it go right here. So the man of sin is really all of these daggers that's stuck in him got to be pulled out of him before he can ascend, because it's like a hot air balloon that's anchored down, and you got to cut each of the lines. And these are like the chakra points that gluttony, and that's why they call this shit purgatory, because the higher self came to this lower realm because it had some lustly desires it wanted to carry out here. Now, I hate to say this, we think that we came here to kind of do good, but that ain't really it. We came here to fuck, lie, laugh, and do everything that they calling a sin. You really came here to make mistakes, because you come from a realm where you couldn't make no mistakes. Just hear me out a minute, so I don't sound stupid, y'all. When we say mistakes, look at the man of sin. We're saying my stakes, the stakes, things I gotta act out, and if I don't, I'm gonna act them out in a dream or something. My most buried vices and pleasures, right? You may have killed the nigga in your dream, and you may have woke up like, I would have never done that, man. But your mind had to go into this underworld, where in this other hellish world beneath this one, in this underworld parallel universe, you are that nigga. And you had to go and be conscious and do that in that dream world to pull that particular stake out of this man. So you made that my stake. You put that out. And every time you do that, you get free of the see that. Why do they call it purgatory? Go watch the Hunger Games. Go watch the Purge movie where they let everybody get it out, you know, so I'm telling y'all everything backwards here. Everything that they calling the sin is shit you supposed to be doing. You need to be fucking all the time and eating good food, gluttony, right? And cause think about it. What was Adam and Eve doing in the Garden of Eden? They was fulfilling all the 7 deadly sins. They was proud of their little heaven, pride. They was everything they said a sin. That was their paradise. Eating every day, fucking, and they was slothful because they didn't work. God did everything for them. They laid around. See, so think about what I'm telling y'all, right? What we calling the 7 deadly sins is just shit we do on a vacation. Fuck, sleep, do nothing, be proud. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Her right, pride, you know. So think about that. They said don't do none of them, but then they gave you another list of don't do's, which basically don't rebel against the government. So they told you it's a deadly sin to really partake in luxurious, you know, really gloat in nature, right? That's sins, right? But they said to do that is wrong. But then they told you in the Bible to obey your government though. Like they flipped everything with the new. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it kind of sound crazy, but the voodoo doll, right, got all of the little needles in it, and each of them needles got a vice on it that the person got to carry out for they can be free from the spell. That's kind of like what we in right now. Your body is a voodoo doll, but I'm gonna mute up though.
Real quick.
Yeah, think about it.
One, just real quick, I just gotta say one sentence. One of my favorite anti-gurus, anti-philosophers, he said that the only purpose of this world is fucking, shelter, and food. And he goes, I am like a dog barking. There's no difference between a dog barking and us talking right now. It's just a bunch of dogs barking. And if you can just admit that you need, that your main concerns in this world are fucking, food, and shelter, well then you get a lot more honest. But I don't know. I struggle with that because I don't know, man. Like I struggle with the fucking part. Like I don't want anything to do with women. I'm like, just leave me the fuck alone. I'm better off alone. I'd rather die alone and childless than deal with that bullshit. But
so we already know that Sup Genius is red pill all day. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, that's a good one too, though, bro. You know, I won't share too much what I feel about that right now, but I like when you said ascend. It's also ascend. You know, ascend. But to me, though, just studying energy, you know, whatever that doesn't feel right within you, you know what I'm saying? Like you have consequences. You know, that's what I will say. But it's so funny that ascend and ascend is so similar, you know?
Yeah,
that is crazy, man.
Yeah, I was thinking that you have to commit a sin to a sin. I was thinking that.
Hell yeah, you gotta get that shit off your back. That shit'll weigh you down trying to hold that shit aside. That's why it's real funny. That's wild.
Yeah, and when you think about it, the 7 deadly sins, those things, they will bring you the most joy here.
Shit, talking about the 7 chakras as they're blocked, as you release, you ascend. As you get through them, you ascend up each layer. You get what I'm saying? You start off at that animalistic, the lowest one, which is fucking eating, shitting, just walking, living your life as a, you know what I'm saying, as a dog. And then you ascend to higher states of consciousness, to love. You go from that fear to the love.
People in the chat room are trying to split up this. They try to split up spirituality, the spiritual invisible realm with the physical. And it's like, oh, the reason I want to be more spiritual is so what? So you gain more in the physical realm? You want what? More peace in the physical realm? So you try to study the spiritual so then you can gain or attain. It's like, so you're using a spiritual morality to try to gain something in what you're considering lower. Oh, feed the spirit, not the flesh. But you can't untie, you can't unseparate the spiritual and the flesh.
You can't.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, what the problems with that is when we introduce morality. And I hate to sound like some atheist, but the universe ain't really, the moral code of it is this right here. You want to do unto others as you have them do unto you, because breaking that code will create karma, certain karmas for you. But right, the thing is this right here. When it talk about you carrying out your vices, right, and not hurting nobody around you, that's something that I think is a universal right. If you look at all of the things that we consider pleasures in the world, they're being governed, sort of like we got a parents and shit over us. Like, for example, mushrooms are banned. And that's like I always say, that's a pizza topping. So my thing is like, right now, right, it's certain things that we eat, drink, and all that's stopping us from having the ability of these people like Christ, what I got on this collage. Christ, I don't think he actually lived according to the Bible. I think the Christ, plural, were many men who understood ways to ascend or achieve an out-of-body state. You could not, an antichrist is a person that achieve an out-of-body state with technology. And a real Christ is one that do it with the fucking whole meditation and all that. But I'm gonna end on this. When we look at this cross behind Christ's head, right? This is something I wanted to ask y'all about. This dude built the time traveling machine in the 60s. And when he sit inside of the time traveling machine, he looked like Jesus Christ with the cross on the back of his head like that. And Christ was a time traveler, because he said, I will be with you even into the end of the ages. This is someone, in other words, there's a relationship between cheating death and time travel. I believe birth and death is just our time traveling soul traveling the ages, and we're incarnate in different planes of existence, acting out parallel realities, and we never act out the same one because it's an infinite amount of them, or what they call the infinity hotel. But to me, this is Santa Claus's sleigh that's allowing him Apollo's sun chariot. Now they don't, I'm saying, I think they hid a lot of things since the 40s, 50s, and 60s out to Hitler and stuff, because Hitler was talking about time travel, Tesla was. People was talking about it like, oh, you can totally do it. Now we don't talk about it today, and they saying, well, we're going to be able to do it in the near future. But Christ was definitely a time traveler, and he looked just like this dude sitting in this machine. Y'all want to fuck with that with me? That was crazy. That was always crazy to me, though.
Hey, Sanchez, I think time travel is within. I think time travel is within through meditation. And just how you saying, like, they're trying to make everything external. They're trying to make everything outside of the body. I believe all the dimensions and how you were showing the shells, the cells are cellular. We travel through our cells by going inside. We travel through those dimensions by going inside and ascending through the chakras. The chakras really are the dimensions, the 7 planets. And I believe this through my own studies. Now, man, I've been 8 years deep. So I got different types of, I went through all the religions, went through all different type of outbreaks and finding fucking different things. I found you, no cap, in like 2015 with like Santos, Bonacci, and Sivan Bomar and all them. And I actually been recently, putting it out into the universe to come to me the truth. So I found you and Sivan Bomar's fucking, the thing y'all did like 4 months ago. That shit was fucking nuts. But I really believe that we are traveling inside, sort of how they, not in the physical level of Ant-Man, but how you go small, you go on your side. But I believe through that meditation, through trips, we do go inside ourselves and we do travel to our own core, which is the hottest thing on the planet, emanating that energy outside of us, pushing everything outside and pulling it back in through that magnetation, because our thoughts are the electrical and our emotions are the magnetic, if I'm saying that right, or I might have it vice versa, but I believe that we do pull things in through our emotions and through our thoughts. That's everything, because the first thing was thought. You can't live without that thought. And through the thought, you pulled in what was necessary to create life. So I believe even how you said, like, the sun behind this dude sitting here, well, not the sun, but the circle within that he's traveling into. I believe all this is part of the psyop, just like the aliens, the extraterrestrial, because it's outside of us. They don't want a nigga to sit down and really meditate for a couple hours, because even how, just to sidetrack House of Ron Bomar, he said a little bit about going through his hallelujahs and what he did here when he did that for a couple hours. If you do something, you sit down and meditate for a couple hours, you're going to clear your fucking mind out. It's just like running through your files and clearing out your phone. It's funny how we do that for our device, but we don't do that for ourselves. We have all these stagnant things inside of us. Like you said, our mistakes, our stakes staking us down. And I've also traveled, not traveled, but I studied Reiki, and they talk about these holes we have in our aura systems, and how Savan Bar was talking about the real shamans. They talk about we have an etheric cord connecting us to the earth. Said the same thing in chakra. We have all these damages and shit inside of us, literally staking us down and holding us down. So if you think about it, we have holes inside of us. The gravity, or whatever you call it, is pulling us down and fucking us up etherically on some real shit. But those is just how it's just circulating, and we're in the middle where the neutrality, one side is positive, one side is negative.
I want to say something. I put up a poll, and I want all of y'all to vote, please. We got 118 votes. Keep the votes coming. Most of the people don't know the functions of the 7 concentric chakra bands. So let me keep trying to explain it to you, right? These bands are what drive your body. Now, I want everybody to just pay attention to what I'm saying. It's 7 major energy points up and down your spinal cord, and we finna name them in this chart and show you how each one affect your life. Now, if you look at this root chakra band right here, right? And let me just mute everybody. I'm gonna explain this to them because they don't know what they are. So check it out. If you look at, let's start with the root chakra band. That's called sexuality. Your sexuality is a huge part of who you are, and it's a driving force in your life. Part of us is driven by our sexuality too. So understand your sexuality, what turns you on, what turns you off. All of this stuff right here is this particular band down here. That's a part, that's an energy field, an organ. See, each of these organs are on their own vibration frequency. They vibrate at a different frequency. So your sex organ is basically it living its own dimensional bandwidth. And it's its own independent driving force, separate of the other sits in what I'm about to give to you now. And I just showed you how that particular force drive you on a sexual level. Let's move up, right? This is called the sacrum, the womb area. Now, this is a driving force because this is your appetite, whether you like to eat. Food, how much do you like to eat, right? This gonna be a governing, one of the governors of the body too, right? And this ain't just with what you eat. This is also when you say, hey, I had, we not there yet, I'm tripping. The womb, where I'm at with it now, okay, yeah. So the womb of the sacrum chakra, that's the part of us that's like, when you say, ooh, I had butterflies in my stomach, or I had a gut feeling. The gut feeling is this little sacrum area. When you get that little anxious feeling in your stomach and it make you make a dumbass decision too. That's called an impulsive decision, a gut decision. So once we rise up, when you're not making a decision based upon just trying to get some, we call it thinking with your penis, right? Or you're not making a gut decision, you're moving on up. Let's go to the solar plexus. If you act, now this is the part of you where this whole little feeling of pride come from. If that makes sense. When you say, I feel the pride in the core of my chest, right? This ain't the butterfly in the gut. This is like a little bit above that. It's that pride area right in the core of the chest, right? You can feel the energy there, guys. You can feel it. If you know what I'm saying, you all feel it. So right above that would be the heart, and that's the convictor. That's the one that's saying, you shouldn't have done that, man. That's what make when you heartbroken, you feel bad about something, or also you feel joyful about it. But this is like a judging, a judge sort of seat. If you acting out of this heart thing, right? This is a good place to make decisions at. They said, let the heart be the guide. The heart is the widest band and the strongest band. And it separates the upper chakras from the lower chakras. People who make decisions out of their heart, they might not make intelligent decisions all the time, but they will always make the righteous and moral decision. They have very little karma. Now let's talk about the throat area. These are motherfuckers that just can't wait to cuss you out. Now this is an area that I'm trying to get out of now, the mouthy vortex, this mouth organ, this upper area that's just the salivating energy. You're drooling that's just a whole mind of itself right there in the mouth. See? Now let's rise above that. If you think about how I'm explaining these energy centers, you can feel how each one influence your behavior and actions. You even if you want to smack a nigga, you can like the throat chakra, all these things are vibrating in a way where cymatically, if you see what sound does to a water image, when you say, fuck you, I hate you, all that, all of these little wheels are now turning into a little ugly form, right? And then, so my thing is this right here. The throat chakra is this, it's a mouthy vortex in it. This throat area pretty much drives a lot of people besides me. This is a very strong area too, that mouthy energy, you know, where you say some shit you really didn't mean to say. You got to keep apologizing. You can't control that chakra there, right? A lot of us got problem with that one. Now this crown, right? That's simply intelligence, wisdom. This person gonna always use logic, rationale, debate energy, right? The energy I use to kill these guys in a debate, right? That still ain't better than the heart chakra, right? With that energy, you'll excel in the world, all right? With that energy, you can even ascend beyond that to go out of the body. Very intelligent people, they astral travel. And they don't gotta be good morally. You got to remember, Aleister Crowley astral travels too. Marilyn Manson astral travel, and some of them do it better and more than us. So this ain't based on morality. That's what I'm telling you, how I'm breaking these things down. You can achieve, with the mind, you can do anything. Even mind uploading was created by the mind itself. The mind created something that can transport itself to a higher dimension. But is that good or bad? See, that's a bad thing. That show you, out of all these chakras, the heart is the most balanced one. It'll even govern the mind and the root and all of them. It'll guide all of them. Because the dude that's so in his wisdom third eye bag, he may do something immoral. Like, think about it. All this technology comes from the third eye, y'all. These are people that, see, that's what I'm saying about how you may say, well, technology is the root chakra, right? But the root chakra energy can rise up to the crown. In other words, so the root chakra is red, right? That red energy will start to rise up this whole pole, and it'll look like you burning up. You won't even have no other colors. Your whole shit just red. Because everything, you govern by war energy. You're Mars. So you see what I'm saying? So you can let this whole, it's some people that are so sexually and impulsively driven down here in the root and womb area that has expanded so big, it is their mind. Because what we call in the mind is the strongest vortex, really. And the mind can shift. That's why they said, get your mind out the gutter. Or where is your mind, brothers, and all that. Because basically, the strongest and widest band, that's where your consciousness residing at. So let's say that your root chakra is bigger than all the other ones. That's because your mind is way down here in the gutter, and we say, get your mind out. You start to think, and now that energy passes up here, and these chakras start to expand, and that one shrink. You see what's going on? It's like a wave form of passing down. What's going on here?
You just made me think of something. The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings.
That's us. That's us, man. Facts. And
Big fact.
Yeah.
Nah, what I was gonna say, bro, and like, you know, this is one reason why I be saying I appreciate you teaching our people the truth, you know, and people right now just don't even understand this whole picture we looking at on the screen. If you turn your shit upside down, that's literally the world we live in. So even when you were saying get your mind out the gutter and shit like that, like if we understand these 7 movements within our body, these 7 minds, in fact, that's the word movement. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted people to know, like, everything you're showing here is absolutely correct, but we live in the world where the man is turned upside down. You know, that's even the holographic man, you know what I'm saying? Turned upside down. The way the light is projecting him, you know what I'm saying? But that's a That's another story. But great point, my nigga, with those minds within the body movement. This is what moves you, people. What you thinking with?
Facts. And Sanchez, how you feel about because from my understanding as well, just how you said like the throat chakra, them people that curse you out of shit, it's also becomes a problem because sometimes like people don't stand up for themselves. You get what I'm saying? They take it too much shit when and that shit can be too closed. Or like for your heart chakra, you're supposed to give more, but you just a stubborn asshole. You decide not to give somebody, so that shit's closing up. And then once you start giving, it's gonna start opening. Once you start talking your shit and giving people that aid that you're supposed to with your voice, is gonna start opening it up. Same thing with your mind. Once you get off them evil thoughts, it starts opening up, whereas it could be too closed. Have you heard that as well? Or do you feel that's the same, that sometimes you're not doing enough or you're doing too less, so therefore it's closed or not open as it should be? And also if you're doing too much, like you talking too much shit, your throat chakra can be open too much. You get what I'm saying? And that's why all that energy can come through you and just spill its way out through your fucking mouth. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree with that. How y'all doing, panel? It's good, bro. Sanchez.
This shit. What's good, Daryl? Salutes.
Yeah,
Salutes, Daryl.
Man. Yeah, that was good what he was saying. I think that's true. That's very true. There's been many times when, you know, I could take a lot, but then when it's time to blow up, I just go nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And like, think about it as how you can see all them rings around. You see how they're even right now. The circles are even, but think about it. If you weren't speaking enough, that throat chakra would be damn near too tight, fucking suffocating you. Or if your heart's not open enough, that's even smaller, it's suffocating you. Now, you know, motherfucker might have heart disease, all these little arteries clogged. You get what I'm saying? Once you study that shit and you start to look at people and you see how they move, you're like, damn, son, his heart chakra closed. His throat chakra need to be open more, like for real.
I like that you said that. I never looked at it like that. You're right.
I like that you said that. That just makes me keep thinking of meditation as medication. You know, now that there's all forms of, the mediator, that understanding, y'all. You know, like you are the one that's going to heal yourself. You know, you are the one who's controlling your movements. And my nigga got the key right here on the screen. You know, once you get back in touch with self, that alienates all dis-eases. You know what I'm saying?
And I wanna show y'all something real quick. We say that the human body is an instrument, and I want to say that it's a couple of instruments in one. But the instrument I want to focus on now is it being a microphone. So let's look at the mic. Let's go back to the auric bands, and I'm gonna break some down, right? So if this whole system, right, let's just say there's a God that's sitting outside of this thing. We know that there's a higher, this white ball above the head here, that's the crown chakra that exists above all of these things. We going out of the body and we only in the mind. But what I'm saying is, like, if you got this overseer, that's what's speaking its will into the whole system, and then it's being amplified through the body just like a microphone. So when I speak in the mic, right, my word ain't got to be loud. I can whisper it, but the mic gonna amplify it. But in that case, sending a message out from one source through an instrument, right, to have a response. But think about it, right? The soul speaks through the body, through this system, just like a microphone, and then the body hears it, it's amplified in the mind, and the body responds like an MC moving the crowd. So now the mind is the MC, the body is the crowd that's responding to the MC being the mind, and the apparatus that's allowing to do that is this whole system, which resembles the mic, right? Which is, I'm showing you the functions of how this is connecting the physical with the spiritual, and it's dealing with like casting, messaging, and I'm trying to break it down, but you know what I'm saying, like,
boy. Instant message. Like, even when you said the MC, even the equation E equal MC, that is literally E equal MC self, E equal MC binary. So that was fire, bro. The MC, like speaking to the MC, the self within, the MC, the two C's, like that was fire, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was just saying that microphone, like, and it's a lot of instruments that, like, even when you pull up the chakra system, that's resembling the guitar, 7-string guitar. You know what I'm saying? But so, cause they said a body is an instrument. So we making each toric field is like basically, let me show you something, man. This is how I'm looking at this shit, right? When we looking at this shit, you know them little bitty boom box speakers, like what they use, they hook up the Bluetooth phone to it and shit. What I'm saying is like this entire system is on some speaker shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's on some, when we talking about sound, right? Cause remember Seven Boma was like, all of the technology we make, it's just the spiritual realm being created in the physical. So you take a look at the speaker with the meshing and a net all over it. You got your 2 circles, you got your knob in the middle. Then you come over here, you got the same shit, knob in the middle, 2 circles, the meshing. And then what's happening is every action and all of your actions, it's the sound that's coming out of the speaker. Manifested action is what's flowing through this whole system. Willpower, as they call it. And what's happening, just like a song, you affecting the environment around you. So whoever in your proximity gonna be affected by your action, speech, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's like a speaker system, and we dealing with each human being. When we talk vibration, I'm trying to break it down to you on like a simple level, dealing with equipment, you know, but yeah.
Yeah,
the tones is the notes is the tones.
Damn, that's deep. Tones, notes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
All
the philosopher, that's what I say. I don't even say philosopher's stone, you know, I'd be saying the philosopher's tone. And you know, you be careful what you speak in, you be careful what you speak into existence, you know, you're literally tethered to that shit.
The philosopher's notes too, you know, like you said.
Yes, sir, my brother. And you know, that's also another thing that helped me. Like, bro, the whole world says, hey Siri, hey Siri. And I'm trying to show the world the I in AI. You know, even I say, hi Siri. Siri, it's a whole nother operating system. You know, but like I said before, we will do a stream on that, you know, from a body to a device, you know, what technology really is, why it's even a T, you know. Like we are technology, you know what I'm saying? And we're connected to it all. But keep building though, my nigga.
Yeah, I got one.
You see
these exterior technologies that we're using, that you just showed, the speaker, the microphone, these would be considered hardware. That's a hardware technologies, but we ourselves are the software. So we're just plugging our software into the hardware, and we're trying to amplify whatever we got, I guess, or magnify.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because whether we film ourselves on TV, record ourselves through a mic, what we are is sonoluminescence, which is visuals and sound. And all of our technology is based on governing those realms, like you said. So all of our vibrations can flow through the hardware fluently because, like you said, we the software. But, you know, like I was saying earlier about the voodoo dolls, and maybe we here to make mistakes and to carry out like those vices they say we shouldn't, right? But think about this. Look at this image here and look at the 10 Commandments here. Let's compare it to this, right? And let me tell you what I think. The emerald tablets is the same thing. And I think it's backing me up, right? To the point where our will is written out in this electromagnetic field of the heart. And whenever we don't follow that will, we die with a regret. We say, I wish I would have did that. And guess what? Our wish get granted and we get reincarnated. So the Hindu was saying, like, don't die with regrets. But if you think about it, just like the emerald tablets that show them writing a man's life out before he go to the earth, who did they tell us that story about? Jesus Christ. They said Jesus Christ's whole life was written out. But that'll be, you know what I think? I think the people in power know everything that's going to happen to us before we happen. I think they got the technology to look into the future. But if they told everybody, look, I could tell you when you're going to die, ain't nothing you can do about it. See, they tricked us like it's free will, but it's not. Everything is written out in the stars, and like the Bible say, you can't do nothing to change it. They got people praying, trying to change shit, but if it's written and it must be fulfilled, and it's written that you're going to be a fucking bum in his lifetime, hey, what I'm saying, this may sound crazy. Everybody gonna reach their grand state in their own point of ascension. And everybody ain't gonna be a king in this dimension. The kings in this dimension are the ones trying to trap the soul here, the archons that took over this shit. But my thing is this right here, guys, just to wrap this shit up. Christ was a person that knew everything that was gonna happen to them before it happened. We have deja vu. You shouldn't be having deja vu. That's basically, if you can experience the future before it happened, that means the future already happened. And when you come back to the present, you just waiting for the future to catch up to you. And you say, yo, I saw this before. We time travelers. And just like we remember the past, we remember the future, we can project back and forth. Now, check this out, though. Jesus was a time traveler. He cheated death. All of us cheated death and was time travelers, but some of us forgot, and they kept us in this whole amnesia state of not knowing our power. But these people are still time traveling and shifting their consciousness to different dimensions in the occult and in the Masonic lodges. They just took it from us. So once we get this gift back, though, I believe it's going to be what they call this great war in the heavens. That means when the technological societies with the Antichrist and shit start going to the other side with technology, brain, computer interfaces, by the time they perfect their technology and reach the other side, we're going to be unlocked our inner gift the natural way at the same time. Both groups going to meet up on these astral planes and carry out this Star Wars or this great war of Armageddon and shit in the heavens or whatever. But I'm just reaching and all over the place. I basically wanted to say that when we look at Moses with these commandments, each person got their own book or commandments written out that's recycling through their own heart. And everybody got their own will and mission to do that's written out. And if they don't do it, then they're going to reincarnate. So this is the emerald tablets too, but they tried to turn this into do God's will and follow God's commandments, when really it was the will of your heart, the electro-fall of your heart, the electro-feel of your heart. So, and I'll stop there.
The last thing I'll say is, did you see I sent you that link to the Musica Universalis? It literally means universal music, also called music of the spheres or harmony of the spheres. It's a philosophical concept that regards proportions in the movements of celestial bodies, the sun, moon, planets, as a form of music.
Yeah, because
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, that goes back to good old Pythagoras. And the music of the spheres, or the harmony of the spheres. Yeah, it all ties to metaphysical theories, and I don't really vibe with that, because I don't really like the whole spheres thing. It's the celestial spheres, the music of the spheres, the harmony of the spheres. It's like,
yeah, it makes sense. Because check it out. I'm gonna show you. Look at it this way right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you this one here. Here we go. And then it's 7 spears, and each one of them is a musical note, like A sharp, A, B is 7 musical notes, right? And so the upper 7 spears will be your major notes, and the lower will be your scary minor notes, you know.
Yeah, major and minor. Yep.
Heaven and hell, yeah.
Hell yeah, 7 plus 5 is also 12, you know, ether. But it's so funny that we live in a universe, you know, a you and I verse as well.
One
Just
song. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all, that's fire. And they go to 8, flat earth. I noticed you was writing that 6 goes with, 1 goes, 7 goes with 1. You were breaking it down. It's all still giving you 8, the sin or the sum of it all, the 8, you know?
And these are those celestial spears on a Hebrew model too. It's just the 7 heavens. Now, each one of these heavens is their own, they're at a different tone, like I said, on this musical scale. So, but when you deal with like the upper heavens, you dealing with like high pitch notes, very cheesy and, you know, high pitch. But then when you go down, you dealing with like them low at the you know, when you got a piano in front of you, you hit the same note. But if you hit that note in a lower octave, it sound real mean and dark, and it stretch out forever, a long, slow wave, right? Those are those outer rings what take the sun forever to go around. Let me show you the flat earth ring map. Let's go to it. See, this is the tones of these ethers. And these outer bands are like the bass notes, you know, that it start to slow down and get, if you think we listening to 808 music in this world, the beings in these outer worlds, they stacking bass notes like chords, how we stack chords in Israel. They music very muddy and distorted with just that low end mud that we like to mix out of a production to get a clean sound. That's what I'm saying about these outer realms. The distortion is based on the same thing as a ripple effect, that the outer ripples will start to distort and fade away and shit like that.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. And I was like, am I going to have to say, and then you said it. So
it's so crazy how the fucking words, you know, like when you're saying fade away, that's literally the rippling, you know, fade away, the ripple, fade in, fade out. That's the words just ties into it so much, you know.
That's literally like repelling, fading away, going away, yeah, rippling.
Hey, Sanchez, you definitely make me think of something, because something we said about the other day with this picture of how like it almost looks like they could be turned in a certain way and then it could be a straight slot. So basically what you got me thinking, and it has to do with the last picture with the auras and everything, the Om, the vowels, the curve, A-E-I-O-U, and how they say sometimes Y equals 7. And I-E-O, it's damn near a sine wave, like I-E-O, or backwards.
Big facts.
Yeah. So if you get that according to your DNA, whatever specifically it is, and you kind of like rotate that, makes it, because I meditate and I, you know, practice different vibrations, different sounds. Again, I was taught and certified in Reiki, certified, this world has its labels, whatever. So that was along my path, and there's different techniques you can do, like just touching yourself, hard pressures, taps, and you'll feel the energy throughout your body. So basically what I'm saying is I feel like there's some type of code, because if you look at that picture right now, you're looking at it flat. But say if it was stacked and it's the levels through the dimensions and you're hitting the chords correctly, maybe to this your universe on that they'll straighten down. And that's why they give us this Om, because that's a cheat sheet to help unlock that vibration within yourself, within this universe, to match it, you feel me? And it helps maybe turn those and get that labyrinth into that straight picture. Because you put another picture up the other day, it was like it looked like it was damn near like pencil drawn, but it had like a lock. It had the lock, and you see how it's straight. But you get what I'm saying? If we hit those vowels in order, whatever order it might be, I feel like it's gonna help unlock those and help increase that range in our chakras. Because again, I've been doing this myself, and that's something I practice. So that's a theory I just wanted to spin at you and see how y'all felt about it at the same time. Because another thing about reflection, I understand that y'all are just angles of light, angels, angels of myself. Because I'm light. We're all the same thing. The drop in the ocean. We are the ocean. You're creating, you know, that big, how you say hive mind. I still think we are at a hive mind, but it's just so fucked up and distorted. Like, you created your own frequency. That's why it took a little while for us to get here. And that's why I mentioned I found you at 2015, went all over the motherfucking place and ended up coming right back to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause that sine wave I was going through, you feel me?
Hey,
like,
man. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Much
that
love,
you said
bro.
it like that, man.
Yeah, hey, bro, that was the day you was talking about the vault and the combination lock and all of that, how it even matches up with the ring.
I got to really do something with that and make that, like, I really want to revisit that.
You know what? I know Bobby had reached out to you. I know Bobby had reached out to you a couple of times about cymatics. I really think that would be a dope, you know, a nice stream between you and him. You know, I got plenty of shit to share, but I know Bobby really wants to do that with you. You know, but my brother had just brought up the Om, and it's so ironic that the Om is the North Pole. You know, the Om. In fact, when we were talking about musical note, you know, like fa, do, re, mi, fa, la, so, you know, whatever the shit is, like these are all, these are all vibrations we can use within self to heal self. You know, so even with Nikola Tesla, like when he started using vibration and frequency as healing, you know, they kind of got to him a lot more, you know, like they kind of zoomed in on him a lot, but he learned a lot of that from this French musician. I don't fucking remember his name, but these same frequencies and ohms, you can call them, you can show it as the flat earth, but all of this shit can really heal yourself mentally, physically. You know, you are what you eat, family. You are what you see, you know, but damn, this is a dope ass bill, bro.
Absolutely. And while we're talking about and everything,
can I say something?
Oh yeah, go ahead, brother.
No, it's John kind of like added on to what you just said. I think I said this to Bro Sanchez before, but like it was a time in my life where like one day I was just in the shower, and I just said this is the time when I was getting sick of church, like just being in church. You know, it's the same old. If they ain't a minister getting divorced, or, you know, there's all kinds of bull crap going on. So one day I said, God, what is the real truth in life? What is it? I know it can't be just eat, shit, sleep, and all the time, but what? I don't care if I gotta be poor, if I gotta live in a box to find the truth. Show me the truth. I want to know the raw shit. So although, now that was back, I think I was in my late 30s when I did that, because, you know, me and my wife was kind of going through something. And like I said, next thing you know, I was 50 years old, and I'm sitting here learning the flat earth. I found that. Then 2 years later, I found Bro Sanchez, and he's saying all the shit that I was like, it's like the answer just came, like with what he was saying. And I was just like, I don't know, is that what you call like to me, I think that's like a wave. Like
you know what?
Like
you would think that when the flat earth shit came about, that it would have revolutionized the foundation of the whole church, to where all the churches and mosques would have been like, yo, we flat earthers. Like, think of how big the flat earth movement would be. Even, you know, it would have been a big Christian flat earth movement, but damn, look at the funding of all the church, the Islam, my bad, but goddamn, like, I'm just saying, now all of their books talking about a flat earth, but the pastors won't come out with it, man. You know why? They in the bed with the state, bro. And they got, and so, you know what I mean? It's crazy, because they had, these same folks had the, was giving out JABs in the church.
Right, but see, but what I'm saying, like what he just said, could that been like the shock of me like wanting to know the truth, and the way it came out, and like, you know, that's how I met you now, like it, like
absolutely,
like it was like the answer, the universe answers to me.
Yeah, literally, as you speak, that's why I said your thoughts are electric and your emotions are magnetic. So that's why they say sometimes you shouldn't say nothing. Shut your ass up and keep your mouth shut because your mind is enough. You're already pushing it out through your mind. Now, you put it in the physical, you're speaking it because again, we talking about a vibratory sound universe. It's by sound. He said, "Let there be light." And Sanchez, the one thing that freaked me was when you had that couple and they show you the picture of how in the ear, when it says "Let there be light," they're showing that connection because "Let there be light," that connection goes down and then boom into the torus field. So think of it as somebody speaking down onto the flat and then boom, the torus field. Inside of that,
you know what's crazy, man? It's like we think it, we say it, then we do it, and it's like the mouth is like this. Like, get what you're saying, because the thought realm is where you want to stop it at. Because once you go to speaking it, you fueling it up. Then now you about to act it out. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. Right. And then just think about the word act out. There's no such thing as the word act in, because the inside ain't an act. That's the real shit. So when we talk about acting out, right? When we left Eden and we went to the outer where we at now away from Eden, this is all an act. You can only act in these outer worlds or in a synth body. Like I was saying earlier, we came here to purge or to act it out. And the actor already got a script, and they turned that into the scripture with the fulfillment. All of us are Christ that came here to act out our own script. But like I said, you can't act it in, though, because you can't front with the heart.
Facts.
But yeah, man, this is a real, like this bill right here, man, this needs to be heard. Y'all brothers been coming with it. I'm gonna have to share this, man.
Yeah, no doubt. This is real good.
Yeah, I subscribe to your Golden Wings media. That's good shit there. I'm glad you created that.
Yeah, man. Because we're gonna be doing whole nother different style content over there, like with mud floods, Tartaria, and shit like that. Like I'm gonna have different shit. And then I'm gonna have this big interviews over there too, man. Because look, that dude, Bart Siebel, he's a big name when it comes to debunking the moon missions, but he's a globe earther though. Now, Vinny told me on the next interview, we can talk to him. We can talk to Fritz, the authors of Illuminati Bloodline. We could talk to these guys about flat earth. Now, that'll be big because you hearing big names in the community who ain't spoke on it yet, doing it the first time with flat power. Like Vinny about to get me an interview with David Icke. You know what I'm saying? And so that's gonna be crazy.
That's just what I'm talking about. How I said I found you in 2015 with like a bunch of just random, because you know when you first have the awakening or whatever, it just hits you like crazy people out of nowhere. Like, but David Icke is another one, and like that just makes me, you know what I'm saying, furthermore know that he's been talking that shit on the same wavelength. Like that's crazy, bro. Because it's just like how you said, like when you go to people now, you bring two groups together. Like he's on the other side. He a British dude or whatever, wherever he's from. Now you about to collab with two crazy groups. And it's like, you would think because of how strong you create your universe that everybody knows about this shit. But like, that's the thing. The people in the church, like not know about flat earth, like, cause I was in different circles, like, yo, the Matrix, whatever you want to call is real. Zombies is real. Like Walking Dead that's what everybody is. Their mind is so constructed on the media and everything that they push out that when it comes to this shit, there's no time for thought. When the fuck do you really have time to sit down and think about what you really are? I'd rather just go by what they say, man. I got to worry about work. I got these badass kids. I got this 401. I got this house. I got all this shit. I don't have time to think about where I am at, where I'm coming from. I'd rather just take it from the people who've been telling me. You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's crazy how strong your universal pull is, because everybody on your video and everybody you're around, you've already built it up to where we talk about the same shit. It's really a whole nother world right next door, and them niggas don't know what's up. Like that zombie, all that shit is real. So that's why what we talking about right now, building your aura up, that shit is important. That's why you go in some place and you just feel it. You feel these weird eyes just looking at you from all. You feel that shit. Your aura is strong. You can build that shit up to how you could build that shit up to obviously to feel worlds. So that's why they say, some people say, I don't even go in certain places. Like, there's no need, because you just gonna pick it up. I mean, but yeah, that's just my part. Appreciate it, Sanchez, for real. What you're doing right now is different.
I appreciate you, man. You's a bright-minded brother, man. I appreciate all of y'all because ain't nothing, I swear, when it come to like sacred geometry, syncretism, etymology, you would think in the conscious community, it'll be a normal thing everybody do. But I swear, man, it's not, bro.
Think.
Yeah. It's not.
You know that. Oh, my bad. That's the one thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, this is my last part, but that's the one thing I peep because like you've been coming at the Pan-African lately, like, bruh, it's damn near like niggas is too lazy when it comes to this research and shit. So there's levels and there's stops. Like you start off and you get to Egypt, then you get to Moors, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's levels and shit. And Sumerians, like you keep going, but people just stop. Niggas really don't meditate and go inside. Like you're on point. How you saying they replace meditation with prayer? You're giving all your energy out to somebody else instead of asking me what the fuck I need to do with this shit, with everything around me. You really like, that's why they say you can't idol nobody. Why are you putting an idol on a God? It's you, your thought. But yeah, bro, you a real one, Sanchez. This shit is real, bro.
Hey, man, y'all some real ones, bro, because I see that y'all be on. Bro, we went deep as hell. Why didn't I do this on my big joint? Oh, no, I had to do the post-summit. That's right. But we going to do this again over there, though. Real talk. And I might need to cut this up and just re-upload it over there or something because we did go over a lot of deep stuff, man, and niggas was cracking codes on this bitch. Let me drop a bomb. For real.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, coming off of what you said, bro, Sanchez, but it's like you would think when they hear this stuff, like it's like an ABC 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, but it's like, man, it's like sometimes it gets scary at times. You know, I look at people, you know, especially when they believe the earth is, you know, round and then they believe in gravity and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't understand how they can't wake up. Like, you know, what is it that's really keeping them? So when I really think about it, because I used to thought, of course, everybody used to thought the world was round and stuff like that and gravity and all that because we were taught it. But I've always, as a kid, man, I was always a sky looker. Like I watched the skies all the time. I watched how the clouds. I played shapes with the clouds. I even studied how the clouds go fast, slow. Sometimes look like the clouds ain't moving, but yeah, it is moving, just moving that little bit. So this is a kid. Now, when I'm getting taught by this, you know, that the earth was rotating and all this stuff, man, within me, I didn't know how to explain it, but I didn't believe that teacher. But I knew I had to pass because my mom and dad would have whooped my ass by if I would have felt the grades. So I had to, you know, I had to study and get that stuff right. But what the science teacher was telling me all that stuff, inside of me, I never believed them. I didn't know how to express myself to anybody else. I just kept that to myself as I got older. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just seems like, you know, if I woke up, why are you not waking up? Why can't you see this? What's really going on? Like,
but you know, I'm gonna tell you, you really don't see with your eyes and mind. You see with your heart. So what I mean by that is intent gonna determine whether you comprehend some or not. It's really as simple as, do you want to see it? That's how the heart function. Guess what? A person mind can understand what you saying. They can feel it. I've had folks say, damn, bro, I get that, man. Bro, that's deep. I fully understand it. But yeah, man, but you know, man, I love Jesus, man. Like, man, I ain't gonna give up my Jesus, man. So my thing is, now guess what's going on? That's a heart attachment. They already, because look, they gave up Jesus with their mind when they said it makes sense. And when they was understanding you, they already gave him up with their mind, but the heart, that's the final judge. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Right, so the thing about us, all of our heart was just on some, I want the truth. I don't care if it hurt me. I don't care if it scare me. I don't care what it is. I gotta know. And it led us to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's why you on point with this demiurge shit too, because you got to tap into that negative. You got to be like, yo, I'm willing to go in there and go get that shit, bro. For real.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I think, I gotta get ready to change and handle some stuff with the fam. But guys, do me a favor, man. You brothers I'm gonna open up my lines on my main channel when I start doing my little collages we was pulling up with cymatics and shit. Yeah, gather y'all shit, man, and just like y'all was doing today, we gonna give they ass some powerful on the main channel. We gonna do this right here and blow them away, bro.
That's what's
I
up.
appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all for real talk, man.
You, bro, for real.
Hey, much respect, bro. Much respect. Let me just say this real quick, bro.
Oh yeah.
The brother just brought up demiurge.
Much love to the panel too.
Yeah, we gotta fuck with the demiurge too. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but what I was realizing is literally the two urges of right and left, or good or bad. The demiurge, that same concept what we were just talking about, but just if you got centered self, see, enter, that's center, see, enter, self. Even the word enter is netters. So even when you say center self, it's the enter the netters, which is through mind. So the demiurge, man, bro, I love when you be breaking that shit down though, because there's so much concepts to that too. The demiurge, that's the ultimate shit, really, the demiurge system, But even us as human beings are demiurge. But that was fire though. Yesterday you had said something about the mind and the brain, how the brain is in physicality, the mind is in the spiritual world, Yeah, that was fire too, bro. And like right away I start thinking, if we're the brainies or the brains, then the mind would be binary. And literally the word binary is brainy.
Mm-hmm. See,
and
you know what?
That shit is crazy.
Because the mind, think about this. The first thing that lands in the fetal bag is the mind, and then everything is formed around invisible mind. And that's what they call conception when the mind lands. When the body forms, they call it birth, and it forms around the mind. But the crazy thing about the word birth is just saying be earth. To be earth, birth. But then, and I'm gonna leave with this, right? Watch how powerful the mind is, right? The mind is the source of this holographic projection, a source of light that's projecting this whole holographic simulation from the center of you. And it's so powerful that the mind recreates the body and the universe every time it astral travels. So when we talk about traveling within, we're not going to another universe out there. When I showed those Van Allen belts, the frequency bands and the chakra bands, we're merged with these worlds. They're part of us. The mind is a pure light source that's taking its light to sculpt it into a world and then sculpt itself in that world in the form of a body and hop in the body and explore the world.
Bruh. And that's why they said niggas be getting stuck on that astral travel, bruh. Because it'd be hard to recreate. The hardest thing to do would be recreate everything again. Come on, son. You be on point, bruh.
You
sounding like David Icke already there.
I even brought it up though, real quick. Not to cut you off, my bro.
And I didn't even know. Okay, yeah.
No, I was gonna say the only reason why I brought it up is because I agree with that shit fully. In fact, my name is Awakening Minds, but like binary aspect of everything we're teaching, like I want to show people that the sacred geometry is also in binary. What 0 and 1 is. Now, I'm not saying 1 and 0. I'm not saying a 10 or the 10, the whole 10 is also a trick. That's the flip, the ox, but I just wanted to show you that brainy and then binary, it also follows the same concept you were thinking. The mind is binary. This is what binds you. I'm fucking
with it. Yeah, yo.
And also another thing, because I'm at work, my nigga, and I don't always get to just chime in with you, bro. But real quick, yo, we were talking about the soul and energy and how we can really heal ourselves. Even when you say the word heal, it's the soul. Healing yourself is the soul knowledge. Our aura, our etheric aura is our soul. That's the old knowledge, heal soul. But y'all go ahead though. Much respect, everyone on the panel.
I'm gonna shut down, right? And I want to thank y'all again and awakening minds. The word brainy rearranged to make the word binary. That was crazy,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And
Yes,
y'all
sir.
brothers been out doing y'all self, man. Yeah, we gonna kill them this year, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, because we cracked too many codes in 3 hours, bro. That's the good thing about having a team, yo. So I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. Peace and much love.
All right, y'all. Peace out, man. Be safe.
All right, for sure.
See you later, everybody.
All
See
right,
you, panel.
guys.
That was fucking fun.
For sure. All right, Subgenius. Hey, thank you everybody who donated to the show. And let me say this real quick too, guys. Yeah, they demonetized my Golden Wings channel and Flat Power. So all of my channel members got to have their perks on pause. But you know what? We ain't gonna even trip about that because what's going on is I am cleaning up the channel. New YouTube got new policies, and you can't re-upload videos that you already uploaded on other channels over and over, because people was just making duplicate channels and getting paid twice and thrice. So they trying to get rid of a lot of duplicate content and really make people make new, fresh, original content. And that's what I'm doing right now. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. That's easy. So it ain't gonna do nothing but make me better, right? And they got me on a little punishment for it's different on each channel, but if you're a member on these channels, I appreciate you, and I will be monetized in the future. Stand by. Salutes to all my Patreons. And to everybody that sent in a donation to today's show, I want to say thank you. To everybody that sent in a donation in yesterday's show when I was live, I want to thank you again. You guys are awesome. I don't take you for granted. Peace and much love.